Hello, everybody. Welcome to the next session of All Quiet on the Serisian front. Before we get into the campaign, let's go ahead and give one of our players an opportunity to earn a point of inspiration with a recap of what happened last time. Do I have any volunteers?
Ben.
I didn't have work today, so I didn't re-listen to the session.
Let's see if I can remember it.
Class. If I remember something, I'll throw it in there, but please take the lead on this one.
I know. Okay, so
Not a great start.
Yeah, no. I don't remember where we started though.
I remember.
Like,
I got it.
We started on the side of the road trying to fix the
I
bomb.
got it.
Right.
We started.
Yes.
We started off the session pretty much after the talk that Zed and Bells had, where they kind of chewed. Well, Zed kind of chewed into her, so on and so forth.
For no reason.
We began with having to repair the Brahma. There was a couple checks wrong. Pretty much when they went to go turn off the engine, it
wouldn't turn
was
off.
supposed to completely turn. Yeah, it was supposed to completely turn off. Energy was still flowing through it. So that was the initial problem. They realized that there was a leak in one of the tubes that had liquid bandesite in it. So they knew it was dripping into the actual engine. We had to stop that. So Bells was helping. Bells was doing it primarily. I know.
Because our physical
Selena. Yeah, Selena was very hurt and exhausted. Ren was the flashlight boy. So he was pretty much assisting with everything. As Belle jumped up onto the hood, her little cat paws stepped into some bandesite. Yeah, little toe beans stepped into some bandesite, and some wild magic started happening. I don't remember all of the actual wild magic things that happened. I know one of them she turned into a potted plant. One of them she did necrotic damage to everybody and healed herself.
I healed for it.
Yep, healed herself, stole some of our life force. Yeah. And I forgot the other one. Oh, one of them, somebody turned into a light, like a big glowing light.
It was me.
It was that.
I believe you also grew a massive feather beard.
Yes, I did.
And you turned into a plant.
Yep, the plant.
That was the one that Dooch really remembered.
Yep, that was the first one I remembered, like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. So she wound up getting that fixed. We wound up cleaning it out, and then the next check was to, there was a short in the, I guess, the connector for the bandesite crystal into the engine. After some checks, she wound up accomplishing that without killing herself. Nothing, it was kind of eerie that when Zed was doing checks, there was nothing really around. There was one big giant minotaur like 800 feet away. Other than that, nothing. Way too quiet. They wind up
even
on the Serisian front. It was.
Yeah.
That's the name of
the
show.
He said the name!
I don't remember if any important RP happened in that, just some banter back and forth. We wind up continuing down the road, and eventually we came upon a field of, what was it?
Dreams.
A field of dreams. Balsam Fields. As we came through, Regal wind up announcing herself to all of us, and I think this is one of the big times
necessarily.
That Bells kind of realized, other than the solo talk to her. So we kind of pretty much said we'll explain afterwards as our guardian, and we got ambushed. Next thing we noticed, it was a scouting party in the fields, cast stone wall around us, and quite a few zombies, some, I don't remember the exact creatures. Star soldiers, and
like a commander.
Yeah, and a commander popped out. So combat started. Selena wind up throwing her bag of tricks, and it turned into a lion, I think, giant lion. That was really cool.
Lioness.
Lioness did some work, took out some people. We wind up dispelling the stone wall around us and tried moving. And as that happened, the obelisk kind of came up out of the ground. We saw the big commander, giant necrotic obelisk with energy flowing through it, and like what seemed to be like a 30-foot radius. Fighting ensued. Ren hopped off to go fight something off to the right. Selena hopped off as well. and then Bells did a charge with it, so it took the Brahma out of view of, or like out of the sideline of being next to Ren and Selena. As that happened, I think we kind of announced that this had to be taken care of the same way the original obelisk was taken care of, which originally Ash used to sever the connection. So we continued a little more fighting. Zed wound up getting a hold of it from Ricky, threw over to him, and he went to sever the connection with it. And when he did put on Regal and attempt that, he wind up almost perceiving through the obelisk. He saw miles and miles in all directions, all simultaneously, all the commands, all the reports back, and eventually it honed in on one man. An
Atticus.
elderly, yep,
Correct.
Atticus, a friendly, elderly-looking man, and he had
Nice
some
guy.
words. I don't remember the exact words he had for Zed, but he pretty much, in so many words, said that he sees me, and that that kind of like announces that he knows now that we have the crown.
He said, "Nice
Zed,
trinket."
nice trinket, yeah, something like that. And then he said something like, "I'll be seeing you," and Zed said
I
some
remember
witty
you.
wine line, yeah, like I'll remember you, and Zed said some
He's like, "Yeah, he'll
witty
see me
one
again."
liner like, "I'll be seeing you soon, don't you worry." And attempted to completely sever the connection. It was an attempt against him. First roll was a failure, and I think
And
I
then he
tried
pushed it
to
like a
inspo it.
boss.
I tried to
You would try to
inspo it.
inspo it,
Failure.
failed.
Failed again, and I knew it was dire, so we inspoed it,
Mhm.
and he wind up pushing through, severing the connection.
It was awesome. Everyone should always push it. Is what I'm saying.
100% made the obelisk explode. Did it make the obelisk explode, or was that
Yeah.
afterwards? Did we have to
Yeah.
shoot the obelisk first? No, it made the
So it
obelisk explode in like a huge explosion. It did massive damage close range and a little less as it went further on. People went down. I think Bells went down. Selena went
Bells and
down.
Selena. Yep.
Yep. Ricky took a good chunk of damage. So did Zed. Zed was on his last leg. Ren was really hurt too. He was on the outskirts of an explosion. There was only a few left. There was a greater zombie. There was a couple of the soldiers left. We wind up having to dispatch them. And afterwards, they wind up getting, who did? Aaron got up Bells.
Yeah.
With the potion, came down from a thing, gave a potion, and Ren went over and helped Selena up. And after that, they decided to move and get out of the range of this once combat ended. They wound up having a talk, and I think Zed just kind of gave a breakdown to both Bells and Selena, kind of explaining the whole situation of what Regal is or who she is. That she is the crown of a god that has been dead for many, many years, and she was her
At the
right
very least
hand.
missing.
And yes, and pretty much explained that Ash was the first person to put on the crown and utilize it, and all of these things. And it gave both Bells and Selena some perspective on what they had in their possession. I think Bells did a little more realization on it, knowing that her brother decided to use this and was the first person in our group that decided. We explained that knowing that we have this is treason, and can be punishable by either exile or frontline banishment or whatever it may be. And it sounded like both Selena and Bells were game, to the point where Bells was even kind of intrigued about it more so than ever. And I think Zed at the end offered the crown to Bells to
Yep.
use.
And she put it on. She's attuned
And
to
she
it
put
currently.
it on. And that is currently where we left off.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Well done. That is
Did it.
indeed worthy of a point of inspiration. Nice recap, sir. I notice... Hold on. Sal, you're not in the foundry. You coming?
My connection timed out. Sorry, I'm on my way in.
Okay, no worries. Okay, so we're going to pick up right where we left off. We're about to take a long rest. You guys have got a camp set up, I think, as your Brahma took some damage after you just repaired it.
Yep. So I'm gonna fix that.
Uh-huh. Go ahead, as we do, let's go ahead and get the first things first, the camp sorted out. Oh, hold on. Interesting. My token isn't connected to anything anymore. I do love when this thing's happen. All right.
I don't believe that's true.
It's not at all. All right. Let me just remove this because it's wrong. And then fix this because it's also wrong. There we go. You guys have holed up in an old abandoned barn. The Brahma is parked inside. And as you have basically begun securing the area, first things first, Zed, roll me a charisma saving throw.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Is this to avoid or end the charmed condition?
No.
Okay. 18.
18.
Sorry, I don't think I'm connected. 1 second. There we go. Yes, 18.
Okay. Good roll. Don't worry about it.
Nice.
Somehow that always makes me more worried.
It
That's
does.
okay.
But I'll forget about it.
Yeah. All right. As you begin to look, how's everybody doing? Everyone looks pretty beat up.
Yeah.
With a few exceptions. But, Selena, you're
Yep.
exhausted. Bells, give me
Mhm.
an investigation check as you look at the Brahma.
She is definitely going to spend her watch focusing more on fixing the Brahma and letting Aaron and Zed do the watching. Not great. 11.
Oh.
11. A lot of the battle plate on the outside of the Brahma is dented and damaged. Most of the repair work, it looks like, is going to be just reforming the hull back into shape. You're pretty sure there's likely some damage to the inner workings, but at a glance, you can't tell what they are. At least not yet.
Does she think like getting the plates fixed is going to cause problems getting into the interior later? Or are they kind of separate issues?
I don't understand the question.
I don't know the makeup of this Brahma. If she like fixes the plates, will she be able to access the interior later? Will that prevent that from happening? Should she wait to assess the interior first?
So what is going to happen is, as you remove the armor plates to repair them, you will see the inner workings of the Brahma in the process.
Well, then she'll focus on the thing that she has noted is an issue right now, and if she reveals more, fantastic.
Okay. There are 4 plates on the Brahma that need to be repaired.
Okay.
As you begin that process, I'm going to ask what everybody else is doing to secure your campsite.
Let's see what I got.
Alarm spell, anyone? Oh, I have that.
I would think that Zed is going to find his best vantage point and just stay like actual watch, whether it be from like a loft window in the barn, or maybe if he climbs up on the side somewhere safe where he can just get like a vantage point and keep watch over the actual structure.
Roll me a perception check.
Natural 20. 24.
The barn is, well, the first floor of the barn is mostly intact, but the second floor and the entire back half of the barn is burnt. You're pretty sure that if you try and climb up on that side of the barn, you're just going to fall right through. It is providing, like, an obfuscation. No enemies or anything can see into this barn. So you're pretty sure if you're going to do a lookout, you're going to want to be doing it out of the front side of the barn, where you will not likely fall through the thing. So I'm going to ask you for an athletics check to climb up there, based on the perception check.
I have alarm. Can I
Like
set
an
that?
acrobatics check?
No, you're climbing.
Okay.
Yeah, it has to be athletics.
17.
Good enough. You climb up
Oh,
to the second floor of the
negative
barn
1.
and get into a vantage point. I see why you wanted acrobatics. Bells, you can stop what you're doing to lay an alarm. I need
Just
to know...
at the entrance of the barn.
Okay, the double doors that are open. Go ahead.
Unless there's any obvious...
There are windows, but they are broken and, like,
nah.
blocked. Okay.
She'll just do the doors.
Are there any windows on the side of this barn, like, that can be opened?
No. The only windows in this barn are to the left and right of the double doors, and they are... The glass in them has long since been shattered. The window on the right has a 2x4, like, broken down into it, and you can't really even see out of that window. The left-hand window, the glass is broken completely out, and it's completely open. Like, air is just coming in and out freely.
Hmm.
And there's
Okay.
just the one door, like just this front door that
There...
Bells is just cast alarm on.
There is also a small single door in the back of the barn, but it is burnt, and the frame of the door is broken down into it. That door doesn't look like it'll open anytime soon.
Okay. But if someone could can someone possibly break through it since the wood is burnt?
Oh, yeah. You think somebody could
Okay.
kick that door? You
So-
think Zed could kick that door in?
Gotcha.
Ricky, I'll take my great axe and just hang out around that door. Just kind of,
That's where you're posting
Yeah.
guard? Okay.
yeah.
Just Ren is going to take his mess kit and basically make one of those when things get disturbed, it just rattles. What do I call
A
that?
noise trap. You're
A
creating
noise trap. Yeah, a noise trap at that door back there. So if it gets kicked over, like
The
the
one
utensils.
The one Ricky is currently standing at.
Yeah, I'm just gonna set it up for whenever watches happen.
Okay.
Just so
She can't
if
be
we
there
miss
all night.
something.
Roll me a survival.
Yeah. Cool. This is gonna go great. Well, apparently it is going to go great.
You just have to have that attitude always.
Yeah, you set up a noise trap. You're confident that should that door be opened or kicked in or even pulled, that noise trap will make lots of noise.
Perfect. So we have the alarm on the front, barn doors, and then the noise trap on the back.
Yep.
Perfect.
Selena, do you have any ideas, or are you going to just rest?
Selena would want to be helpful in setting up the camp, but she is fucking fried. She this is all the same day.
Mhm.
Like she
Mhm.
just lost her whole team.
And then we had that huge ass fight with the
She
explosion
almost
that knocked you
died
out.
again. Yeah. So what she is doing is sitting on like a crate or a barrel or something and just kind of zoning off into the distance and brooding. She does as people are setting up, she does use magical tinkering to create a small... She uses a copper coin and she causes it to emit an odor, and it smells gently of lavender so that the barn will smell less musty and it will be easier to sleep. That's it. That's all I do.
Okay, you do that. Next. Bells.
Mhm.
Do you have any specializations in metalworking, woodworking, or anything like that? Or just general tinker's tools?
I have smith's tools and woodcarver's tools as well as tinker's tools.
Okay. To repair these plates, you're going to have to smith them back into shape.
Mhm.
So I'm going to require a smithing check. Which
Is that
Do you have right tool for the job? That feat yet? For artificer?
I doubt it.
Yes, I do.
Oh.
Right tool for the job. With thieves' tools or artisan's tools, you can magically create one set of artisan's tools. And I also have an all-purpose tool +2.
You become proficient with whatever it is that you have.
Oh, well, I'm already proficient.
Well, I need you to roll me a smithing check. Which is dexterity
is-
plus proficiency.
That's what I was wondering. Dexterity and proficiency. Acrobatics. Okay. Terrible. 11.
It's slow
I'm also
process. It's very
Okay.
slow. You are moving very, like... It's difficult to get the heat to stay focused on these big plates as you begin to forge them.
I think a lot of her attention is on Regal. I think she's thinking about how it works. She's kind of fascinated. So a lot of her attention isn't on what she's doing, but like trying to kind of parse out the mechanics of this artifact.
Yeah, as you're doing that, you hear in your mind, you do not appear to be making much progress.
No, I guess not.
Oh, that reminds me. You're attuned to Regal.
Uh-huh.
In this barn, floating all around, are dead spirits.
Ah.
A lot of them look like soldiers, and a lot of them look like they've been here a long time. You also spot a few people that you suspect likely were the owners of this barn.
Jesus. I'm sure that's not helping her focus.
Oh, probably not. You see,
Just
like,
don't make eye contact. Just don't make eye contact.
this ghost of a weathered old man wearing, like, a long brown duster, just looking at you and all of your allies with a look of sadness on his face.
Just don't look up. Just don't look up. Just don't look up.
Be glad they do not appear to have a conflict with you and your party.
Enough of themselves left to care.
You might be surprised.
I suppose it's new for me.
As you've gone away from your computer, we cannot hear
I'll
what
be
the
right
fuck
back.
you're saying.
Sorry. Bo was being noisy about food.
Okay.
She basically said, I don't think there's anything left for them to care about.
I see. Well, perhaps the mere loss of their lives is what they cared about.
Right. I'm sorry, am I going to be seeing these people for the
Oh,
rest of...
yes.
Fantastic.
It did not used to be this way. For some reason, the spirits all find themselves bound, unleaving.
Well, that's because there are no gods anymore.
They must be somewhere.
Have you heard from them recently?
No.
She just kind of makes like a gesture, like, oh, here you have it.
The ion is getting cold.
Shit.
It takes a long time, and you're not very quiet about it with N11. You're going to be working well into the first watch. So, you are not going to be applicable for a perception check as we get into the first watch. So, Aaron and Zed. Zed, you have advantage as Aaron is going to help you.
Okay. 17.
Okay. A moment.
You want to do 100?
I got it. With a 17, and you're looking out of the loft of this barn, you're looking out over the immediate area, all the balsam fields, that many of them are scorched, many of them are dead, but you can see quite a ways from this 25-foot vantage point from the loft of this barn. And as you're looking out, you don't see any undead, which is new. You don't see anything moving at all. As you look out, and there's nothing happening in the sky that's darkening as dusk is taking place into actual night. You can't help but feel watched. But it's not unfamiliar. It's not foreboding, as it has been so many nights recently. It is almost a welcome presence.
Is this the feeling of my patron?
Yes.
If I notice it and I'm a little bit off from the group, just keep it watch. Kind of nod my head. What can I do? What can I do for you? It's nice to see you.
You hear
Brilliant.
her familiar voice. I figure we need to have a conversation, but I figured I'd also wait until you went to rest.
Now's as good a time as any. Not much going on out here.
Have a seat.
He gets comfy.
As you do, something new happens. Your vision is swallowed. And the area around you changes. You still feel as though you're sitting, but you are not looking at the wall or the edge of the barn loft window as you were before. Instead, the air has changed.
Ooh.
You are looking out over a brilliant, beautifully colored sky. You hear waves of a mystical ocean that doesn't smell of water below you. You feel this stretched feeling. And you also notice you're no longer breathing. You can roll me an Arcana check if you like.
14.
14. Are you proficient in Arcana?
I am.
Okay, then you've read of this place, but you never knew what it was actually like. You are in Borealis, the Plane of Dreams.
So, as Zed kind of gets teleported here, all in an instant, he has a sense of like panic and uncertainty come over him, and he tries to hide it to her. Just, well, that's quite a view, and just inside, he's very riled up and stirred from the transition.
Calm yourself. This beautiful black and white-skinned woman with red eyes suddenly appears next to you, but not the way one might apparate. It is as though she's drawn in the air next to you, painted in place. She is 15 feet tall. Only then, in front of you and below you, she sits crisscross applesauce.
This is the first time I've ever actually seen her.
Yep. Yes, it is.
I'm a little taken back. Quite the sight.
Thank you. I'm the production of, well, many dreams.
Some good dreams. And he kind of giggles and then like realizes he's talking to his patron and kind of like straightens up and like probably shouldn't hit on my patron right now.
Do it. It would be so funny.
She just smiles at you as she's seated, looking up at you with like a quirk of the lip, and she says, "You've impressed me. Quite a bit, actually. I know we haven't had a conversation about what I want yet. Frankly, watching you work has been exciting. And a look into a terrible nightmare of a place. I take such inspiration from the drama and tragedy from what I'm seeing. Everything that you witness, The horrors. Part of me weeps for it every time I look. But you stay strong.
He has as she goes through her speech, a very somber look on his face. And with that last compliment, he kind of try to force his little charming smile. She'll probably instantly notice, not easy.
Yep.
Not easy trying to fight through it. And, you know, when I was a kid, and you saved me. Question that every day of my life.
Why?
That's the question I ask. Every day.
Look to those around you. For you've already proven your worth to them. Why is that not enough for you?
I was in a much darker place in the past. I didn't understand it.
We are a
It's-
creation of our lives. We are everything that has happened to us all at once as it comes to pass. As you are here before me. And she begins to press her fingers into the air in front of her. First appears a symbol. What language do you speak?
I speak Goblin and Common.
Okay. Then it would be in Goblin.
Always fucking goblin.
Nice.
The symbol in Goblin represents power. A symbol of strength, of domination. The next symbol would be Goblin as well. But it's a word in Goblin that is uncommon. It means elegance. It's not a word that comes up often.
No, that makes sense.
The next rune is one in Goblin that means insight. Not just the skill, but also valuable wisdom and insight. These runes are my boon to you. Choose one, and its benefits will grant you until you choose another. This reward I grant you because I see the value in what you've done. And frankly, I feel a little left out.
Well, and he looks at the word eloquence and kind of laughs as... I'm assuming he's never read or seen that word in Goblin, but he just knows what it means.
Yeah,
That's what
you
it-
probably never heard anybody say it in Goblin.
Yeah. Everything I do, decisions, not mine. I do them because you gave me the opportunity to. And that I'm grateful for. And he mulls over his decision. He focuses on eloquence for quite a bit.
I have linked you what they are, and so you can read them and make the choice.
Ooh.
Nice. And then he starts to focus on power and what it means and how he can help his friends. And he looks over insight. And as he mulls over the decision between these three runes, every time he stares at power and insight, he catches himself glancing back at eloquence. I can't get away from it, can I? And he reaches out to the rune of eloquence.
As you reach for it, it vanishes from the air before you. Where does it appear on your body?
So he looks around at himself, kind of having that feeling that it was on him. He doesn't really looks at his arms, looks at his shoulders, and I guess he has a feeling, and he just touches his neck, and he has a neck tattoo, right above the chest hair.
Of course.
It almost blends into it.
That's where all the eyes go, anyways.
Yeah.
And he just touches it and holds it for a second, not confirming that it's there, but just knowing it's there.
You have taken a tool of expression. Use it with my blessing.
Do what I can to make you proud, or at least keep you entertained. One of the two.
You manage both. Should you need me again, please, call me Vest.
I'll do, Vest. I do ask one thing. Just give me a minute or two with this view. It's been a while since I've had this form of tranquility in my life.
You are welcome here anytime you like.
He kind of just leans back, tries to take it all in for as long as he has until he's shunted back.
As you look out over the dreamscape, your patron stands up and you watch as she steps to walk away, and it's almost like watching every line, every mark, every paint stroke that created her is undone as she winds away and vanishes.
That's an exit.
Mm.
Takes it in.
You're here for, perceivably, as long as you like. That can be minutes, hours, days. Time doesn't seem to pass for you here. And the dreamscape shifts and undulates and changes, but all the while maintaining the same beautiful prism of colors and shapes and wonders. And then you are eventually sent back. And you feel as though you just inhaled, as if you were there for the length of one breath.
He looks a little happier. Smile that he's not forcing. Genuine, just crack of a smile, cheek raised. And he tries to hide it a little bit, but his expressions show there was a shift in mood for him.
Okay. That is what happens during the first watch. Our second watch looks like it's just Ricky.
Quick question. Does it have to be 4 watches? Because I would like to talk to Selena. But if not...
We don't have anyone on third or fourth. Is someone gonna do that?
Well, we were above it, but... if Selena's too exhausted, I can just take third watch by myself.
That would actually make sense, because she could then theoretically get enough rest where she could just do fourth watch as not exhausted.
Yeah.
And we can talk later when she is less fried.
Of course. All right.
Ricky, roll me a perception check. Okay. During your watch, Ricky, you find yourself bored. This probably happens almost every time you watch, unless there is actually some tragedy happening. But what does Ricky do when she's bored?
I think when I'm bored, I have that little packet of herbs that I wear, kind of like a necklace around my neck. So I might like kind of like just play like, play with it a little bit. Maybe take it off and like throw it up and down in my hand. I also have like a chef's knife that I carry on me. And I think I would probably take it out if I'm like sitting, like kind of draw in the dirt with it, and kind of hum or sing some like tunes that mean a lot to me. I think I daydream or let myself kind of sink into my memories a bit more than I might often.
Okay. Unfortunately, with a 10 on perception check, you don't notice anything happen, so your watch is boring. You watched, well, when Bells eventually stopped working on the Brahma, with that 11, getting through half of the work and not noticing anything wrong on the inside yet. That was the most interesting thing that's happened so far tonight. And your watch passes by without detectable incident. So, you wake up Ren?
Yeah, I'll wake Ren up, make sure he knows absolutely nothing happened and that this is a terribly boring barn. Go to sleep.
Okay. Ren, you're up.
Yep.
Roll me a perception check.
Not bad. 17.
With a 17, Ren, you notice something. In the upper window, the loft where Zed had been watching, there is an owl looking down into the barn. But you notice something weird about this owl. It doesn't look like any owl you've ever seen. It appears to be composed of dust.
Mm-hmm.
It looks as though the feathers of this owl are flakes of dried seeds from a pine tree or an oak tree. The feathers bind together, and the actual body of the owl looks as though it's sand, loosely held together, with lots of empty space between them. And the eyes that look at you are two stones, like agates.
Mm. Can I... Obviously, this is not a natural owl. Clearly see that by its make. What... Can I roll anything to determine what... If it's like a familiar of someone's, or maybe just a different creature from another plane?
Roll Arcana.
Okay. Boop. 14.
You understand the spell Find Familiar, that it binds a spirit to an animal form, almost exclusively an animal form. A familiar, in all cases, looks like a mundane beast. What you're looking at is not a beast. Or if it is a beast, it's not a mundane one. You do not think it's a familiar. It might be potentially a homunculus, which is an artificer's creation, a moving creature made of, well, non-organic materials to resemble that of a creature. Except if this is a homunculus, you don't know how they made it to... It looks as though the surface, the dust, the sand that creates the surface of this owl, somehow that's all bound together as it floats It's bizarre to you.
Okay.
The other option, it might be an elemental, which is a creature or beast that is elemental in nature.
Okay. I think if it's... Can I determine if it's been there a long time or it just got here?
When you noticed it, it was already there. So you
Okay.
don't know how long it's been there.
Gotcha. All right, then. If it hasn't done anything yet...
It's just watching you at the moment.
Yeah, I think he'll take up his watch, kind of like post it up next to that open window. He's not going to be directly in front of it, so like nobody can see him when they peek in. But he's going to keep he's going to keep the owl in his peripheral at all times, while also be on watch, kind of looking outside for anything dangerous approaching.
Okay.
In that time, he is going to take out a kind of like a glass bauble, and it's not hollow, it's like a solid glass. But the glass is treated in a way that the alphabet is kind of like the common alphabet is melted in different colors in the glass in the bauble.
Okay.
And as you turn, like, you can see each letter of the alphabet, and he's just kind of like thumbing that in his hands as he watches the owl, watches outside.
When you produce the bauble, the small ground glass object, the owl leans forward, and its agate eyes seem to grow a little wider, as if it's suddenly interested.
He will look up at it, and he'll place the bauble in his palm and like hold his arm out. Like, if it really wants it, he can come get it.
Everyone, please roll me a perception check at disadvantage. Except for
Everyone?
Ren. Yeah.
Perception at disadvantage.
Are we sleeping?
Yep, you're sleeping.
So I can't do like.
Let's get a
restore
screech.
balance? Yeah, that's fine.
6.
Bells, you remain asleep.
Yeah, not a 9.
Zed, you remain asleep. Selena and Ricky, you are both woken up by a very loud "whoo" as this owl is like looking eagerly down at this glass sphere that Ren is holding out. All of you are just like you're jarred awake as an owl sounds just like an owl, but appears to be made of dust and sand and rock and dried leaves and seeds. Goes "whoo." Whoo!
I think Ren just kind of like he didn't expect the loud "who" from the owl, so he just this bauble is pretty much unbreakable as he just kind of tosses it up to the owl.
Okay. Everyone who's awake sees Ren throw this little sphere up to a strange owl made of dust and sand and stone and seeds, and like it catches it in a claw, and you just hear just tuk, 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 as the owl's beak is like tapping against it. The beak itself is made of stone, so this is a loud rapping noise. And then you hear "whoo" as it is getting frustrated at this glass sphere that it can't seem to do anything with.
The hell are you doing?
It was, that was there when I woke up, and it hasn't done anything, but it was interested.
Woo! Rap, scratch. Like,
Great, you're making fucking friends.
Maybe it's a, I don't know. Get out of here. Take the thing. Go.
the owl, like, is... Okay, roll me animal handling.
Doesn't fucking speak.
I know.
Anything.
Perfect. 5.
Lena like takes her little flat sleeping roll pillow and just like tries to put it over her head.
The owl is unconcerned nor unimpressed by your attempts to shoo it, Ren.
Okay.
I think Ricky had like popped straight up and immediately grabbed my axe. And yeah, seeing Selena like cover
It's-
herself.
It's fine. It's
should
just
I-
an owl.
Do I kill it? Should I kill it?
It's fine. It was here. It had been
Bird.
here for a while.
Even a
when
real
I
bird,
woke
it's an
up.
elemental bird. We can't even eat it.
Oh. Oh. Well, never mind. As soon as I hear I can't eat it, I'm rolling over to go back to sleep.
Okay.
All right.
For the next 30 minutes, all of you are annoyed by an elemental owl as it scratches at and taps at a glass sphere.
Selena does not care. I think it's fucking adorable.
Eventually, the owl does give up, and Ren, you hear as it drops the glass ball on the ground.
Rejected.
Thanks.
It then leaves to go perhaps hunt for rocks. Who knows?
Goodbye, Reggie.
Reggie. That's what happens during your watch, Ren.
All right. He picks up the bauble and puts it in his pocket. And then he goes to wake up Selena.
Okay, Selena, you can click the long rest button.
Selena's like,
Can you spell that?
it's like a lot of M's and G's and a couple of F's.
Okay.
I feel like there's an H in there somewhere.
There's definitely got to be an H in there somewhere. Oops, I almost picked it out of it. All right. Wait, long rest button.
You are no longer exhausted.
Whoops, that's the wrong button.
That's the wrong one. You do complete one of those as well.
I'm still down 4 hit dice, but that's okay.
Yep. As you are awake, Selena, and you are now on watch, please roll me a perception check. Though I do believe you do not have dark vision.
That is correct.
Can I do I before I go to bed, do I know that Selena is just a human and probably
Looks
doesn't
like
have
human.
Looks like a duck.
Smells like
And
a
it sounds
human.
like a duck.
Okay. He'll take off the goggles that he acquired before joining the Razgar's Revenge and hand them over.
Oh. Thanks.
Useful.
Are these attunement?
No, just put them on.
Cool.
Hey, before I turn in,
Yeah.
were you still interested in checking this out? And he kind of points to my head, or he points to his head where the crown is, or the
Selena kind of grins. And she says, well, sure, but if you're asking me to perform brain surgery in the middle of the night,
no.
I mean, I'm game, but I probably need to have a goal in mind. I'm very curious.
I figured you were. Most physicers that notice are curious about it.
I mean, I would ask how you don't notice, but I guess that's the rude question.
I try to make it not as obvious as it is.
Sorry to hear that, son.
But
I would love to conduct an examination, but I think you need to get some sleep.
all right.
But
Brain
we will
check,
come
then.
back to this when we have time. Absolutely.
All right.
Plenty
Have
of
a good watch.
weird head stuff going on in this drama.
Seems like it.
Get some rest. You're gonna need it.
See you in the morning. And he goes to bed.
Perception check, please.
Uh, 19?
For the first time in a long time, your night is boring. Nothing sneaks up on the camp. No undead seem to be within any real distance. It's a safe night.
It's hard to believe that the night is safe. I feel like she probably gets up and paces the barn a few times and just like double checks the traps and is working the calisthenics that she does with her off arm. So sort of pumping her arm as she goes and tries to keep quiet so she doesn't disturb anyone. But it's pretty hyper vigilant. She doesn't settle down until people start waking up.
Okay. Well, as you complete your watch and nothing of interest happens, all of you can click the long rest button.
Who?
Hey.
I mean, who?
Woo.
I would like to do something when I get up.
Do it, coward.
So Zed wakes up, and for a second, he recollects his visit with his patron. And the initial thought was almost that it was a dream. Then he realizes that it wasn't. He takes a piece of metal or something he has, and he looks at the reflection of his tattoo. And he thinks about his decision. And then a wave of anger kind of rolls over him as he thinks about all of his fallen comrades throughout the process. Joe, Ash, his original crew, and everybody from the past, and how he should have been stronger to do it. And as he's looking and that kind of boils up in him, he sees the tattoo start to shift, and power. The tattoo of power goes onto his neck.
Okay.
And he just...
You choose the power rune of expression.
Yeah.
All right.
At every long rest. Love that.
As you make that choice, you hear... That seems more fitting right now. Use it wisely.
And it will.
I can't wait.
He feels more confident in the moment.
So I only got about half of the armor plating fixed last night. Are we going? Are we staying?
Well, I could take a look at it if you want.
I mean, a second pair of eyes is always beneficial.
Yeah, let's take a look at our mutual patient.
Can we both look at this thing together?
Yep.
For any
one of
like
you...
thing I may have missed last night?
Either both of you can roll investigation, or one of you can roll investigation with advantage.
Does one of us have a better investigation, Sal?
That's...
Must be Sal.
My investigation is +7.
Mine's +8.
So I'm gonna help you then.
Okay. Way better than last night. 27.
Nice.
We're talking back and forth as we kind of observe this thing for things that we're
really
noting.
just like
Okay, hold on.
eyeballing them.
Some damage more critical than the plating is kind of what they're searching for.
I need a D4.
Go ahead, Sam.
Four.
4 things wrong with it.
If only it were that easy. Okay. The armor, the other 2 plates are damaged, bent outwards, and need to be repaired. But also, you notice towards the base of the armor, right where it meets the Earthglide slab, you spot a crack.
All right. How critical do we think that is?
If it is untended to, the stone slab could break and would immobilize the platform entirely.
Can't have that. Do I think mending can fix this?
No.
Okay. What do I think is the necessity for this?
So you need to
Is spackle involved?
basically, actually,
I have
you need
so
to
much spackle.
you need to identify how deep into the stone slab the crack is. You need to isolate it. You need to patch it. You know there is spare earth slab material, powder form, in the supply tools equipped in every Brahma.
Great.
But it is a tedious process.
Ash has done this before.
How long
Or had.
do you think this will take?
If everything goes
Exactly.
perfectly smoothly, an hour. But when do things go smoothly?
Right.
All right. It looks like we need to conduct an operation on our patient. Everybody, just be patient.
Well, the thing is, we could go. I'm just presenting that option. We could go, but this, if untreated, could be critical later, which is a risk.
An
Or we could
ounce of
take an hour
prevention.
at minimum.
An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, they say.
I like that.
So,
Who
how
said
about
that?
someone very intelligent?
They did.
All right.
Procrastination is a
Keep it to you
definite
in
responsibility.
physical school.
Maybe we'll have a really good breakfast while Selena and I work on this.
Ricky
Aaron.
perks up at that.
Aaron looks at Ricky and says, "Yeah."
Crepes. Crepes.
Yeah.
Crepes. Crepes. Crepes.
That's
I have a
Ricky
crepe in the
starts like
fridge.
chanting crepes, crepes, crepes to myself,
Yeah.
and then I'll like start.
I would
start,
love
yeah.
to. What fucking ingredients would you be able to use to make crepes? The
You have
jankiest
whole
road
milk?
We pick up
crepes.
dust from
Is
the
there
ground.
any-
Yeah.
Is there any wheat
Yes.
around?
There's lots and lots of balsam.
Can
Yeah,
you make
could
crepes
just
out of balsam?
like go
Balsam
get some
crepes.
balsam and like grind it down into flour, and then
You could.
Someone,
would
obviously
be
someone
way
has to
more
go
than
with
an
her.
hour.
How
That
long?
would
How long
be-
do you all think this is gonna take?
if it really
At
is
minimum
like
an
milk,
hour.
it's not gonna be fine enough
We-
for.
We
crepes,
do not. It could be a really thick crepe. We don't know if it's going to take
You mean
more than an
pancake?
hour. It will take at least an hour.
Yeah, that's what you
Yeah.
call a pancake.
Oh, well, maybe pancake. Some sort of cake, please. Selena and
okay,
Belle's
so
get to
native Serisians can roll me a history check here.
History check.
Native.
19. Doesn't Selena?
Okay, with
Yes,
a
you did.
19
Okay.
and a 19. All right, and a 14. Ricky, you've probably eaten these before. Selena and Bells, you're familiar with what they are. Native Serisians would be very accustomed to balsam-made pancakes that are generally called fat cakes.
Yeah.
They are fried in a
Sounds
pan, just like a pancake is, but with way more
Fat cake, fat cake, fat cake.
lard.
yeah, way lard or bacon grease or pork grease or oil. And the thing is, balsam is a very hardy and sturdy grain, so it takes a lot of heat to get them to actually
Is it kind
bond.
of like sweet pancakes, only thicker?
I have no idea what you said.
Buckwheat pancakes, only thicker.
Yeah, it's like that, but thicker. It's a grain that can grow literally out of rock, so it is very hardy and sturdy.
I
And
support Ricky's endeavor to make fat cakes.
that being said, Ricky, you would remember that fat cakes they're big and dense and remarkably sweet.
Yeah, I mean, I think as the crepe thing starts chanting and I start chanting it to myself, I think of fat cakes and I'll like run over to Belle's, like 3 times Belle's side, get maybe almost a little too close and just look down and be like, fat cake.
Yes, I've heard of them.
Okay, as soon as that happens, I'm going to run off and start working on them.
There are...
I don't know why she had to...
she gets excited with food.
Like, there's old sayings out of old cafes and diners that say, order a pan of fatties, and that's literally a plate of fat cake.
I want a fat cake. I want a real life fat cake.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you all have no chance of me helping with anyone sneaking up on us. I am fully in on the fat cakes
I
now.
hope you take
It's
Aaron
gonna
with
take-
you
it's
to
gonna
go
take-
get some balsam.
So making balsam into grain that you can turn into a fat cake is gonna take a while. Like,
Look at this barbarian. She can rage cook.
Ricky has not thought this
It doesn't
through.
matter. Like,
Rage cook.
I have a chance to please someone with food. I have not thought the rest of it through.
okay, Erin will go with you because she's interested in what you're doing. Harvesting balsam and threshing it is gonna be a survival check.
Can't wait. Bells will prolong this repair if it means.
Oh my
fat
god.
cakes.
Oh, this is not good. Bad fat cakes.
She has help with Aaron, right?
Yeah, you have advantage. Erin's helping you.
Oh, I have. Okay, I'll roll it a second time.
A little better.
That's good.
Yeah. You harvest quite a bundle of healthy balsam. These fields are massive. Like, even though a lot of it is clearly dry or dead or burnt, there's plenty of it that is, like, if it's not harvest time, it's close to it. So it's good enough to be used impromptu. Roll me a strength check. Hold on a minute. 16, okay. You gather and carry 15 pounds of balsam, which I don't know how much history you have of farming or milling. I can't believe we're working this out.
I enjoy all of the food I have gotten you to create in this world.
I love it.
That's good.
Love it. I feel like we've taken a break from like the murder train to fuck around with Amaranth and Stardew Valley, and I'm digging it.
Here we are.
This is always Ricky's 5 minutes. Stardew Valley.
Okay, so you and Aaron haul back 15 pounds worth of balsam, which, for the context, 15 pounds of balsam is like arms full of the shit. Like, this is a huge amount of it. It doesn't weigh a lot. It's just, it
Weighs as
takes
much
a
as
lot
Aaron
of
does.
volume.
No.
Aaron weighs more than 15 pounds. Why are you like this?
Allegedly.
She's like 60 pounds because it's a person. A small person, but a person.
A smurson.
All right, so for the first 30 minutes, as Bells and Selena are working on the Brahma, Aaron and Ricky go out and collect balsam and come back. Ren, what are you up to? Well, this is nonsense is happening.
Maybe watch our backs, please.
Yeah. I think he's just going to be posted up we're still in the barn, so he's going to be posted up at that window, kind of looking out and just leaning against it.
Okay. Roll perception.
$17.
All right. You're watching your crew work, both on the Brahma and also on the pasture. You don't see any signs of undead. Zed, same question. What are you doing while all this is happening?
Zed feels a little invigorated right now. He's gonna do a little bit of a workout while they're doing this, seeing that Ren has thing on scope. He's gonna do some push-ups and shit.
Can't do one
He'll
pull-up.
go- Yeah, he's gonna do not to where he completely exhausted. He's gonna do a little workout, get the blood flowing.
Okay. Roll me a strength check.
Just a straight up strength check. Okay,
Yep.
natural 1.
Oh,
Negative
boy.
1.
Oh, boy.
I almost want to inspo that.
Hey, I've inspoed dumber.
They're so valuable in this campaign, though. I have 4. Fuck
Wow.
it, I'm inspoing it.
Okay, roll again. It cannot get worse.
15. 15, it can't get worse.
With a 15, you begin the process of improving your strength score. Go ahead and make a note of strength strength progress 15 in your inventory.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay. Does Ren see Zed working out?
With a perception of 17, yeah.
Since he has a 20 in strength, he's gonna subtly put your arms closer together when you push up. It'll work out different muscles.
He adjusts to do it. He doesn't say anything to you. Kind of gives you a slight head nod. He's in the zone. He'll do it, though. He'll take constructive criticism.
Me.
All right, Bells and Selena. One of you needs to be using stonemason's tools. Do you have the means to do that?
I could make it.
Do it.
What about you, Selena?
I also could. We both have the right tool for the job, so either of us could do it. But it takes. They'll last an hour.
Is that the only?
So one of us
thing
might
we'll
do
need.
it, and then if the other one, if it runs out of time, then the other one can also do it.
It doesn't last an hour. It takes an hour.
To make?
Yes.
Oh my god, we're gonna be here forever. I definitely eating those pancakes though.
Welcome to being an artificer.
Okay, sure. I'll make it.
I feel like I need to clarify. You literally are magically creating fucking tools. Chisels and gouges and palette knives and literally the devices you need to do a thing you literally could not do an hour ago.
Yes.
This is not a small thing, this ability to make tools.
No, it's cool.
I'm yelling at Penn, not you.
And I'm not absorbing any of it.
No, she's not.
And wants the instant gratification.
So both artificers are making the same tool?
No, one is.
No.
We're both
Oh.
able to. Why the
both
fuck
able
would
to.
we
While
both make them?
while one of them is working on her tool, the other one needs to work on the armor. So,
You do that. I fucked it up last night.
Selena, do you have smithing tools?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a smithing check, which is dexterity plus proficiency.
Wait, hang on. I thought I did, but I'm seeing in my.
I'm sure Bells will lend you hers.
Okay. As long as
What?
She doesn't have smithing
Yes, Penn.
tools, but you do.
Oh,
Yeah, I have tinkers, thieves' tools, and alchemists and navigators.
yep. You can have the smith tools.
Okay. So, and medical stuff. Let's see. So I'm rolling. What am I rolling? I'm sorry.
Dexterity
dex
plus
or-
proficiency.
Okay.
Two people who've never played Artificers before, both playing Artificers.
First time for everything.
Oh, nice. We went from a 3
Oh,
to a
Very
19.
nice.
With a 26. Yeah. Selena clearly has worked metal a lot in her life. The heats are even. She moves the metal quickly with the hammer. No heat is wasted. Bells, you watch as she reforms the armor plates back into the proper shape in a matter of 30 minutes.
Well, Bells is probably thinking she doesn't have ghosts staring her down the whole time, so like I can imagine it'd be easier. But she doesn't say that.
You think that to yourself?
Yes.
You hear...
God damn it. Oh no, something to check my audacity.
Yeah, you hear in your mind. Perhaps you should consider your allies' advantages as your own.
That's why I didn't say it out loud. This is, a headspace is an inner sanctum where you can say things that you wouldn't say out loud because you won't be judged. Until today, I guess.
You should think quieter then.
You're the guest in my house.
You chose this.
I did. I have some questions for you later. Hopefully you'll be able to answer me.
I'm not going anywhere, it appears.
Great.
Okay, so successfully repairing the armor and mixing up the stonework powder to repair the Earthglide slab, I'm going to say, while that is all happening, Ricky, you have balsam to mill and thresh. What do I roll for threshing? This is gonna be this is gonna be a survival roll, I believe.
The pancake episode.
Sleight of hand, maybe?
No, it's not sleight of hand because it's not about it's about knowing what to do. It's not about
Okay.
dexterity.
That's a survival, isn't it?
That's what I just said with my face.
Oh.
Erin's gonna give you advantage. She's helping you.
Okay.
Little house on the prairie over here.
Oh, there we go.
With an 18, you thresh the balsam properly, and you get a lot of the dead plant matter and stem out of the way, and you end up with a bucket of about 12 pounds of balsam grain.
So much balsam.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, it is. All right. That took you about it took you an hour, basically, to thresh the balsam. Milling it is going to be a strength roll. As you look around, you find some stones that you can use to crush them up. I'm not going to give you...
I assume Erin does not give me advantage on strength rolls.
She looks like she wants to.
Oh, I'll
You
take
just
it
help
then.
push
She
your arm
can't
down.
actually do it, though.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Still rolled great.
You didn't need the help. Over the
I'm
next...
as in the zone as that is right now.
Yeah, you have another bucket between your legs. You have these two large flat stones, and you are just grabbing handfuls of this balsam, putting them on the first rock, and just milling them out into powder, tumbling into the bucket. With a 21, you end up with 11 pounds of balsam flour.
Great.
It's dark in color. There's a lot of nutrients and the fibers from the imperfect but reasonable thresh. You're pretty sure these will make some dense ass fat cakes.
I'm into it.
Okay. Things I didn't think we'd be doing this session.
You fool.
Go ahead and roll me a survival, which Erin will help you with as you start to cook this flour into fat cakes.
Okay. And you said she gives me advantage because I think I get advantage no matter what because of something Ash did.
I think
me.
the spices.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but that might ruin the pancakes.
That's a 21. Okay. Suddenly, this rich nutty, almost like hazelnut smell begins to fill the barn as all this lard is being rendered down and these blobs of this dense, dark flour is tossed into the pan, and the smell of fat cakes fills the entire area. With a 21 to cook these, anybody who eats a fat cake, I'm gonna ask you for a D12 roll there, Ricky.
Roll good, roll good.
Big roll, big roll. Fat.
Well,
roll.
Fat roll.
Good.
9's pretty good.
Everyone who eats a fat cake gets 12 temp HP.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
While Bells is eating hers, she looks at the rest of the group and says, I think it should be standard practice to have a chef in each unit.
I ain't gonna argue with that.
Ah.
I think it's their priority, but I agree.
At this point, it's so cooking the fat cakes took all morning. It's now noon.
Well, it's taken us all morning to fix this fucking thing.
That's where we're at right now. I need a stonemason check.
That's me?
Yeah, so it's going to be dexterity plus proficiency.
And I have a quick
Can I
question.
assist her with that, or is it separate?
Hold on. Yes, class.
In this entire morning and time, has no dead
None.
made themselves known?
You haven't
Nice.
seen
That's
a
trouble.
movement.
Sus.
Worrisome.
That's sus.
It's worrisome.
Yeah. I think around 11, after we've eaten, I'll just kind of like signal Zed over, and then we'll talk. Hold on. Oh yeah, I'll signal Zed over, if that's all right.
Yep. What's going on?
I've been watching all morning, and I haven't seen a single zombie, skeleton, or anything undead outside.
We had the same thing yesterday, and the only thing that means is every undead around us in the general vicinity is still under the control of the necromancer. So they're either waiting, setting up another trap, or they can't find us. And I'm not assuming it's the latter.
All right.
Selena, you can absolutely assist with this check. So go ahead and
I'll
roll
roll
it
it
at
again.
advantage, Bells. Yep.
Slightly less good, so 17 was the better roll.
The next hour, all the way up to noon, is spent waiting for stone slab to dry. You correctly repair the Earthglide slab, and then you have nothing to do as you sit there and watch. Finally,
Well, it's Selena finishing the hull, I'm imagining.
she finished it long ago.
Oh, that's just me.
Yeah. So, all of you, eventually, with a stomach full of balsam pancake, you load back up into the Brahma and you resume your journey northward to Gorgonfell.
Very quickly, even if Bells, I assume you didn't say anything about what you saw when you had Regal on.
About all the
You keep that-
corpses or the ghosts? Yeah,
Yeah.
she didn't comment on that out loud.
Yeah, so even without that information, I think like being in a farm, like knowing that these are just regular old people, some of Ricky's previous experiences with ghosts and whatnot, I think Ricky would make 2 little small fat cakes and just leave them at the door
Oh.
of the barn, just kind of as like an offering almost. Just add that in quickly before
At
we head
minimum,
out.
some mice are going to be thrilled.
Exactly.
Okay, you do that.
Does
Before
Belle
we
see
leave,
one of the ghosts
wanna-
try to eat one?
I want to have a quick combo with Bells.
Oh, that's me.
So,
So you're getting accustomed to Regal?
Yes, a custom is a word for it.
It's creepy seeing the dead everywhere, huh?
Okay, that isn't just me then. Yes, yes it is.
So, I know when I utilized Regal yesterday, it worked, but I have to give you the warning. And do not take this lightly. For a split second, I almost lost control to him, to Atticus. And I had this feeling that if I let that slip, it would have been imminent doom for everybody around me. When the superiors at command lost it, they turned on us. If you're gonna attempt to wrestle control out of any other undead from it, just know the consequences and don't do it lightly.
I was gonna ask if that's what happened when
They gain
command
control
had
of
it.
you.
I see.
Full control.
I understand the gravity of the situation,
Okay.
and I appreciate the warning.
Mm-hmm. Just be smart. No, you are.
I always try to be.
Then he gives a little giggle and continues, just a little
Dee.
chuckle and continues on
For the
his way.
giggle.
Probably not a giggle. Little chuckle. And continues on. Gets ready to hit the road.
Okay. As the Brahma is crewed once more, and it has been repaired back to full function.
Seems like that's an everyday thing for us.
Yeah. It is. Get used to that shit. You all begin heading northward. I need someone to roll me a d6, please.
I got
Got
it.
it.
6.
6.
It's the bad number. I just know it.
That's a good number. I know it is.
It's green.
Bad. It's green. How could it be
It's
bad?
green. How could it be bad?
There is a lot of dead time as you guys are driving forward. The road here on the stretch to Gorgonfell, this road is very wide. This is likely one of the main, rural roads in the area that runs by all of these once were farms, now are just ghost towns, basically. As you're driving along, no driving check is required because it's just flat ground. There's rolling hills that are pretty shallow. The crests are not very high. It's all very easy as you're driving. Zed and Selena, you're both equidistant from the sending box in the middle of the Brahma, when suddenly it chirps to life. It does not actually say anything, because right now the sending box is switched to a setting that's just to command. But you see, there is a broadcast on all channels. There is like a light that the box needs to be set to hear a broadcast to all channels that's happening right now.
Would tune it.
Yeah, definitely want to see what that is.
The instant you do, you all hear, "This is Sergeant Kellis of the Serisian Royal Army, forward supply checkpoint, Sigma 9. We're under heavy attack. Repeat, under heavy attack. The undead forces are overwhelming our defenses. Walls are completely breached. We're holed up at the inner perimeter. We've got..." And then there's a loud crack of noise.
Oh no.
There is some sort of crazy interruption or interference. Then you hear shouting, "Hold that tower! Do not let them pass! Get back to your post!" And then he returns, and he sounds like he's winded as you hear undead in the background. "We've got wounded, and we're down to our last crates of munitions. Supplies in the depot are still intact, but not for long. If anyone's receiving this, we need immediate assistance." And again, you hear another explosion.
No.
The transmission scatters for a moment, and then... If reinforcements don't come soon, we won't last the hour. I repeat, this is Sergeant Kellis, forward checkpoint Sigma 9. We're running out of time. And then you hear an explosion, like a new one. If this message reaches the main advance, we know you're out there. If you can spare anyone, the Royal Army needs Gorgonfell. But if you hear me, Sigma 9 needs you now. Liz, get back! It's going down! And then the transmission cuts off.
Where is that? Where is that located?
Grab the map. Quick.
You look at the map. Forward supply checkpoint Sigma 9. You begin looking for it. It doesn't take you long. It is off to the west of this road. Roll me a survival check.
Who's the looking?
Not me. I've got a
Yay,
plus. I mean, I'll
who's
look,
got
but I
good
can't do it.
survival? I'll roll it with shit.
I mean, I'll roll it too, but it won't.
You
help.
do have someone with cartographer's tools.
I have navigator tools.
Alright, so
I have cartographer's tools, but a 0 for survival.
It's not... Okay, so if you have navigator's tools, it becomes a navigator's tools roll, which is wisdom plus proficiency.
Okay, I will roll that.
Do that.
Zed,
Please
you're
save
looking
us.
and you just don't know how far it is. Like,
Yeah,
you see the checkpoint, but you don't know where the fuck you are specifically.
yeah, you.
This
where-
is showing
where
on
are
my sheet as int plus proficiency. Should I roll whiz instead?
Yeah.
So yeah, I have no clue where we are. If I'm being honest here.
A 13?
Same roll.
It's the same roll.
It was not a great roll.
I have cartographer's tools. Does that help?
You can roll an intelligence to try and assist her.
An intelligence plus proficiency, or just an intelligence roll?
If you have cartographer's tools, it's plus proficiency.
All right, I'll just roll an Arcana. Terrible. You know, I'm burning a fucking ISPO. I want to save these people.
On Selena's roll or yours?
We should
Yeah,
just
I mean, if you want me
use
to
it on Selena's roll.
re-roll, most of my dice would be better than
My-
what I could.
My
You're rolling
plus
to
is
give her another roll.
Yeah, you're
not
literally
rolling.
rolling to see if you can assist her.
oh,
So
that I want her to roll.
okay. Selena, roll again.
Big roll. Oh,
Selena, push it. What's the worst that can happen? You explode looking at a map.
I mean, the thing the worst that would happen is that I would lead us off into a different ambush and get us all killed.
yeah.
Yes. We could just plow forward in that direction.
If we get
We
the
don't know
right
how long it'll take.
So you
We
know
we know where it is. We don't
it's
know how far we are.
you don't know how far you are, but you do know the direction of the checkpoint.
I mean, if this is taking us a day or two off our route, we can't spare it as much as I want to.
These are lives.
This is something.
That sergeant
Within
was me
reason.
yesterday.
I know we're falling behind though on primary objective as
Good
much
thing
as I
you're
want
not
to
driving.
You're a small cat.
I
Let's make this clear.
You're on the outside of the Brahma. It's fine.
I'm in the spotters.
No, he's in the inside.
I mean,
Selena, with
if
a
you-
13 and your navigator's tools, you estimate it is somewhere between 10 minutes and an hour away.
That's fine.
Oh,
Okay, well, Selena will report that and be like, we're not talking days out of the way unless we,
okay.
get our ass kicked. Which we might,
All right.
but it's not just travel time.
I'm all for it. Even though that transmission ended, I'm gonna pick up the sending
doing
box
in
on
here?
that same frequency. This is Razgar's Revenge. We have received your call. You can still hear us. Hope. There's hope. We're coming. We're not too far off. Stay strong. Fight for the living. Fight for yourselves.
There's
Bless
no
your heart.
response.
Bells kicks it into gear.
Does everybody hear everything?
Oh, yeah. All of you heard that. The sending box is audible to all of you.
Chugga.
Renarin brings out the great sword from its pocket plane. Looks to Ricky. Here we go again.
Hey, Aaron, you want to have some fun? From the
Does a bear shit in the forest?
yes, it does. I take out the Amaranthi revolving rifle.
Yo's?
Look it over. This was Joe. Let it rip. No, kind of toss it up to her so she get acclimated with.
Aw, shit.
Oh no, I don't know if she's ready for this.
And I hand her. I have some fire ammo. I have 35 fire ammo. I'll give her 15 fire ammo. I'm gonna save some people today.
It's about time we do something that feels good for once.
Mm-hmm.
Selena, you're in the gunner seat, but Aaron has stepped up next to the gunner seat. A foot is on one of the main struts that supports the cannon, and the other is on the wall of the Brahma, and she's just tucked up next to you. The end of the barrel of the revolving rifle is a little uncomfortably close to your face as she begins loading it with fire ammo. It's gonna be a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, real cozy. While she's doing that, Selena's starting to go through her bag and pulling stuff out and just sorting through her shit, and she's doing something. So she keeps accidentally bumping because she's digging through stuff and trying to prepare some infusions. So there's a lot of accidental bashing that's happening over here at this corner.
All right. What are you up to?
I will let you know in a second. I'm looking up something.
All right. As you guys...
I sent you a very important message.
Oh, hold on. Oh, shit. Did you look at this thing?
No, what happened?
It says something on it. It says it's in your hands now. Love, Dad, always.
Oh. I'll trust the hands it's in. So would Jill.
I hope you're right. She took all that shit from me that one time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. And Aaron, clearly seems a little emotional as she finishes loading the weapon. God. Feelings suck.
Mm-hmm.
So you know we're live.
Good enough. She pops the hatch next to the cannon and sticks her little head out. Ren, Aaron's halfling form, suddenly appears next to you with a rifle that is as long as she is tall. Hey, big guy.
You ready to fire that thing?
Oh, you bet your ass I am.
I don't know.
And I know, I've been looking.
All right.
Oh.
As you all proceed down the road. I need a D10.
Dibs. 10.
10. Zed, roll me perception.
Okay. Advantage with the spotter scope?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
19.
As the Brahma is moving at full clip, you look out through the spotter scope in the direction that you're heading, and you see suddenly a rising cloud of black smoke just over the next hill. You get the impression that you are not as far as you thought you were.
We're close. Lock and load, everybody get ready. We got some lives to save.
Just before we get to that encounter, we're going to go ahead and take a short break.
Okay.
Real.
You guys thunder over the hills, and as you do, you push through, as described in the distress call, broken stone walls surrounding what looks like a much smaller, almost impromptu setup barricade made of sandbags that has 2 watchtowers that look really, really jury-rigged. They look more like someone has just hammered planks together to set up into an impromptu watchtower with a ladder leading up to them. And you see on the far side of this little area 2 piles of wood that was clearly other watchtowers that have been destroyed, knocked down. In the middle of this impromptu area, you see a big pile of crates that look like supplies. One of them is open and almost tipped over. But importantly, you see in the middle of this impromptu defense area, there is a large tent. And in front of that, you see there are 2 Serisian Royal Army soldiers that are fighting for their lives. A third is up on one of the watchtowers and is using a bow, loosing arrows down on undead all around them. And all around this sandbagged area, as you've come through these broken stone walls, well, maybe I should just show you.
Give the alacrity.
Yeah.
Sigma.
Sigma
Oh
now.
no. I hope they live.
This is where we are. And as you all enter on the scene,
Yikes on bikes.
yeah, it's been a little spicy, it appears.
Holy shit.
Oh, they have a boat naga. 2 boat nagas. Fuck.
Oh, buddy.
Guys, turn around.
They got everything.
No, look at the
here.
NPCs. They're hot. We have to save them.
One of them's name is
That is-
Jan.
That is a silver fox right there.
It is.
Yeah, I want him to live the most.
It's like somebody that Frog would play.
Oh my god, Gideon's uncle.
Great grandfather.
Jan is hot too.
Can I get all of you to please roll initiative?
I guess.
Natural 20. Plus 8.
Wow.
Plus 4. I got a 27.
I got shit. I wasn't even
I
at
got a
disadvantage.
rock.
this time.
Zed, you got a 27, updating.
Yep, thank you.
This red background you got going on is very intimidating.
So much
It
blood.
is.
So much blood. It's just rivers of blood surrounding
And
this place.
Now I'll roll the NPCs.
You ready for this? Yeah, ready for this?
Look
I
at
love
them
how
all.
private list is on the combat tracker, but
That's
the
fine.
other 2 aren't. I want to see what Jan's all about.
Why are they not on the list? Hold on.
Mm.
It's a good question. Very good.
There's a lot of strong enemies here. Holy
Oh,
shit.
they're not on the list because I forgot to add them.
I don't see any weak enemies here. Like this guy.
Well, they probably managed to pick off a lot of the weak ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of dead zombies up front. So they got rid
Yep.
of the weak ones for sure. We need to save these poor people.
Holy shit.
As the Razgar's Revenge thunders through the ruined gates, you seem to be remarkably welcome as the private up on the watchtower shouts something but cannot be heard over the din of the fight. We'll see what happens. Zed,
So
this is what you see. What do you do?
Okay. And all these big ones look pretty healthy, right? Oh no, because they're so tough. This guy.
Mhm.
Which big ones?
Like
All.
This
Yeah.
one, okay, this one looks pretty injured. Looks like it's got a lot of arrows sticking out of joints. The Bone Naga looks untouched. This Minotaur skeleton over here also looks a little damaged.
Okay.
There's a lot of enemies here, so I'm going to ask you to be specific about which one.
Yeah,
you're
no.
talking
That
about.
that answered my question. That's perfectly fine. Okay. I am going to set the battlefield first. Let me do this. What is the range on this? Let me just get a ruler out real quick. Okay. Can I get a 40-foot cube?
Oh, sure.
I'm gonna cast slow.
Whoa.
Where?
I'm gonna move it just over one tile to the right and up one tile.
Oh, to the
That's
right.
Get that sneaky
Yeah,
snack too.
to get this. Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, and it gets the Star
Absolutely perfect.
Soldiers.
It is going to be a 17 Wisdom saving throw.
Nice, nice.
Okay.
So as I look out and I don't fucking know where to start, and you see he twists his hands around in a motion, and these ethereal rusty chains come out and start whipping around, try to latch on to everything in sight.
Okay. Here we go. Starting from the top. The soldier succeeds. The white fails. The second soldier succeeds. The third soldier fails. So this one succeeds. He's untouched. This white is slowed. Let's use... I'll just say exhausted. That'll do.
Yep.
Now the Bone Naga succeeds.
Inspro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll again. You
17
fails.
Wisdom. Nice.
Yes!
Huge.
I thought you said nice douche, like you were cheering yourself
Nice me.
on. Nice douche.
Nice, dude.
Where did exhausted go? I just had it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, the Ghast fails. The Minotaur succeeds. Ghoul fails. Last Ghast fails. Okay. As all these ephemeral rusty chains shackle around many of these undead. That was the first move of the combat. Good action.
Huh?
Yep. So I just put like the basics of it. If it tries to cast a spell, it has to roll a d20. And an 11 or higher, it doesn't take until the next time.
Okay.
Okay. And as I see that, I'll reach out to the left-hand side of the... Actually, no, I might save that. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna touch Ricky's shoulder. I'm gonna say, "You got this. Lay waste to that big one." And I'm gonna do Fake If Spite. Till the start of your next turn, the first time the creature you help hits a target, the target has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes. So whoever you hit on your next turn, they have disadvantage on theirs.
Okay, cool.
So that's my action and bonus action.
You seeing in the Brahma?
Yep, for the moment being.
Okay. Immediately reacting to all of you, this soldier already within the compound is going to surge up as he was
No.
before you arrived and attack the sergeant.
The Silver Fox.
Oh, buddy.
God help him.
As the soldier swings, the sergeant brings his own longsword up and parries the attack,
Nice.
increasing his AC by 3, making it miss. The soldier swings again with his spear and misses.
Yes.
This white, seeing you approach, turns, moves here, and makes 2 longbow attacks. Ricky. That's a 17 and a... I'm sorry. No, it's not. That's a 23 and a 14 to hit.
The first one hits.
You take 10 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
The white is there. Ricky, you're up.
I will just follow what Zed asked me to do. So I will whisper some things under my breath, go into a rage, my tail comes out, and I will rush this big... He said get the big guy.
Mm-hmm.
So I will rush this dude. Raging, so just screaming as I swing recklessly with my great axe.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. still did not. There we go. Sorry.
Nice.
That hits.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 14 points of damage to the massive Minotaur skeleton in front of you. Go ahead and roll get another attack.
Yep. And I can only I reckless the entire time, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Nice.
That hits.
Yay.
Okay, that's 20 points of slashing damage on that one. The great axe cleaves through the bones of the Minotaur skeleton, and it seems quite upset at you. Or, if it could emote, it would.
That guy has disadvantage on his next attack.
Noted.
Yeah. Yep. And yeah, Ricky will just stare him down.
Okay. This ghast is going to attempt to crawl over the spikes on the outside of this sandbag and succeeds, moving through difficult terrain. And then it surges to here, and that's where it ends its turn. This bone naga.
Is slow. Right? Oh, no, it's the not slowed one.
Correct.
Ah!
This bone naga raises its tail, and you watch as a bolt of lightning across the battlefield.
Jesus.
Sergeant succeeds. Jan
Thank
succeeds. They take some damage.
It's the other Naga, right?
Does hit the gas, though.
Hooray! The one that just climbed over.
Yep.
Hilarious.
Okay. I'm just gonna fucking do it like this. Okay. The sergeant and Jan both take half. Let me tell you, they are not looking great. The bone naga is then going to burrow. Okay. This soldier's turn. It's going to attempt to cross the barricade. It succeeds. Moves here. Runs up to this individual.
These guys are gonna die.
Maybe we can get our doctor in there as fast
Misses.
as possible.
Hits. Okay, he takes some damage. It's now Sergeant Kellis' turn. He raises his longsword, and you just hear him say, "We're not giving up! Stand tall!" And he rallies.
Nice.
They gain some temp HP. If I can figure out how to do that on NPCs, thank you. Careful, it's my first time.
I believe in you.
Ricky, you would also gain 10 temporary hit points.
Nice.
Cool.
It doesn't replace what you had, though. So, you have the 12 from your hotcakes. Or no! You got shot. So...
Yeah. I'm sitting on 2 temporary hit points right now
Okay,
after
it's
I got
refreshed.
Now
hit.
you
It's
have-
up to 10.
It's up to 10. Okay, got it.
It's now this white's
Refreshing.
turn. Oh, no, it's still Sergeant Callis' turn. It's not the white's turn. I have a lot of NPCs on the board here. Sergeant Callis is going to attack.
Let's go.
That hits. Okay. Deals 16 points of slashing damage. He swings again. That hits. 15 points of slashing damage. Where did my music go? It got quiet and eerie, and I don't like it.
Did.
There we go.
Yeah, big 9,000.
Bifk.
All right. Now it's the white's turn. The white turns, sees all of you, sees Ricky run up. The white will move
It is slow.
here. Yeah, it's as far as it goes, and he's going to shoot one arrow. It's going to go on Ren.
Mm-hmm.
Does a dirty 20 hit you?
Yeah.
You take 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And that's his turn. It's now Jan's turn. Jan has a Star Soldier in his face. You watch in one hand, Jan has what looks like a stick of dynamite. In the other, he's got like a wrap around his hand, and he's going to punch this soldier in the face.
Nice.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Fuck yeah. Go Jan.
Okay, that's 22 points of damage? Yes.
A punch and a half. Jesus.
And then he's going to throw that dynamite.
Yeah.
You watch as it lands here.
Nice.
And I'm going to require a dexterity saving throw from those 3 undead.
-2 on all of them.
Well, they... Okay. The white succeeded. That's it. So they take some force
It's
damage.
-2 and not disadvantage on dex.
Just -2.
Huh.
Okay.
It's not a 7th level spell.
Okay, the 2 that failed take 11 force and 2 fire.
Nice.
The one who succeeded takes 5 force and 1 fire. You see a lot of scorch marks on the battlefield that look like dynamite has detonated there. It looks like that is Jan's primary weapon.
I can
This-
see it in his art.
Yep, this white is throwing more arrows into the field. Hits Kellis.
No.
Hits Kellis again.
Yep.
Yeah. Kellis takes 16 points of damage.
Oof.
This Minotaur skeleton that is slowed. Ricky, it doesn't like that you did that. It's going to swing at you with its great axe. It has advantage,
It has disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
so it's a straight roll. Okay, the first die I rolled was a natural 20.
Oh
Ooh,
boy.
No.
Does anyone have
Oh,
silvery
you-
barbs?
Yeah, I don't have. Do I have silvery barbs on this guy? I don't think I do. I don't. I don't want Ricky to get that, so I'm gonna use 1. I'm down to 2.
Okay, you're inspiring it. I roll again.
Yeah.
That became a 9 to hit. So
Oh.
you do not
Thank
get
you.
hit by its single attack. It's now Aaron's turn.
Greco.
It's fine. Aaron has this repeating rifle. She is a
She also
rogue.
has a cannon.
It's true.
What does more damage?
Use the
I
big
think
one
she
there.
should start with the big one on this big fat fuck. It's a giant skeleton.
Or the Naga. Either one.
Oh, the Naga knows magic. Shoot the Naga.
Naga has slow cast on it. So.
It might as well die. Well, it still has slow on it.
I'm gonna need a group consensus here.
Naga.
I want you to choose. What would
I'm
do?
rolling for it if you're having
Yeah,
me choose.
roll for it.
Okay. She will aim at the frost giant skeleton.
All right.
Good choice.
Kablooey.
That is an 18 to hit, which certainly hits. 4d10 plus 7. $29 points of piercing damage as the cannon. If anyone did not know you were here now, they are now very aware. You all...
I mean, Jan's been throwing dynamite for like a minute now.
Yeah, everyone's got tinnitus. Okay. The shell, it slams into the giant skeleton. It nearly topples it. You all hear, yeah! As they are aware of you now. Bells, it's your turn as Aaron begins reloading.
What are the ramming parameters of the Brahma? Like, is there a maximum number of things I can hit?
While it is charging, anything that is within, I think, the 15-foot distance can be hit by it. There's no limitation.
Well, she wants to hit... Ideally, she particularly wants to hit the Minotaur. Ricky's a little in the way, but if I scoot it, I can also hit the zombie, and there's that white behind it. So what is your... How am I able to do that?
To use the Brahma's charge requires a crew action, which is your bonus action. So you would move the Brahma to where you want to start the charge, and then you would charge.
And how much distance do I have to cover for it to count as a charge?
You don't... It's not part of its movement. So
Oh.
the Brahma
great.
charging moves 15 feet. And anything that it goes over...
I don't want to hit Ricky, so
don't
Ricky.
put her there.
Yeah.
So don't put the Brahma there.
I'm
you
not
damn it,
going to be able to
Ricky.
hit the Minotaur.
That's
I'm
fine.
not going to be able to hit the
Toss it in the
Minotaur
middle.
skeleton then.
If you put the Brahma here,
Uh-huh.
you can then move 15 feet and hit
Yeah, all right,
all of
let's
them.
do that. All right, this here and then forward.
Bye, Ricky.
Oh my god.
You know, without hitting. Ricky.
In a diagonal.
Good God. Okay.
Yikes.
Brahma starts here. You move here.
Yes.
That hits all of them. And the Minotaur,
Yes.
they almost make dexterity saving throws. Please roll me
And they're all
4d12.
Three, four.
Nice.
23.
Okay. The Minotaur skeleton first. -2 to dex save. It rolled an 8.
Yeah.
White fails as well. The Ghast fails as well. Okay, so they all take 23 points of damage from the ram. Okay.
So that was my bonus action.
Okay.
Then she's gonna pop her little head out.
This
and
ghoul
she
is
going
dead.
to- Teehee. She is going to aim her rifle at this bone naga. Is it engaged? No, never mind. It's not going to be the bone naga. I'm going to go for the soldier that's attacking the sergeant
Okay.
because I'll have sneak attack on it. If I hit. Kerchew. Does a 17 hit?
It does.
Alright, so here's the damage of the gun.
$26 points of damage.
It does sneak attack too. Pew!
Okay.
And then she waves to the sergeant and then ducks back into the hatch.
You're a sight for sore eyes, he shouts over the shoulder of what he's fighting.
Meow.
I don't speak
What's my turn?
Khajiit. Okay.
Tabaxin.
The Bone Naga's turn.
Ah! Good thing it's slowed.
It is slowed, but it can still cast a spell.
I have to roll a d20, and if I roll a 11 or higher, it can't cast it till its next turn.
Please do.
Please do.
11 or higher. 11 or higher.
Come on.
Boo.
Boo! Boo's that boo.
I need everybody within and around the Brahma to please roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Does within have advantage?
Ren sees this happening, and he just stares at it and says no.
I think that's only for melee or martial attacks.
I'm
I don't know if
afraid
it's
Power
magic.
Word
Oh.
No does not work on spells.
It
says
does not? I thought it says.
Read it.
Nope.
It specifically says it does not work on magic actions.
Has no effect if it is magical.
Nose
Okay,
dead.
never mind. Never mind.
No, yeah, no to me.
I respect it, but yeah,
Damn.
it is not
I was
better than
waiting.
Counterspell, I'm afraid.
Okay.
But you didn't use the spell slot.
You did not.
So,
I
is
did
Selena
not.
inside or outside the Brahma?
I haven't had a turn yet, so I'm pretty sure
Still
she's inside.
in, still in. Yeah.
Yeah. We
So that
just-
means you have advantage on that dexterity throw.
Well, the 12 was the
Oh,
better
boy.
the two
Okay.
rolls.
DC here was 16.
I fail.
Boy, guys,
Ah.
I'm going fast.
I think we all failed, didn't we?
Is that
I
me?
think.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Everyone who failed takes 25 points of lightning damage. Those who
Okay.
succeeded takes 12. The Bone Naga cannot burrow because it is slowed, and it will
gotta
move
make that.
away from the wall here. That's all it's got.
I got a double natural 20 on my concentration.
They
check.
remain slowed.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
This ghast is going to run as far as it can up. Okay, this is dead, so I'm just going to move it. And it's going to attack you with the one attack it's got. As it gets close to you, run, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw from its stinkiness.
Okay.
It doesn't hit you, but
Stink.
it might stink.
Nah, 23.
You are used to stink. So basically, as you're standing off the side of the Brahma, this undead runs up to you and just and like lashes at you, and you just bap its hands away as it tries. And now, Ren, it's your turn.
Okay. Oh, they can't take reactions. Perfect. I'm gonna run up to this Naga.
And just move.
Yep.
All right, they all just like they turn and look at you slowly as you run past them.
Basically leaps off, using the white and the gas head as like push offs.
Stepping stones.
Okay, as you do, you hear the white say, "You're a dick."
And he's gonna leap, run, and mid swing, he's going to swing his greatsword at the Bone Naga.
Okay, go for it. JC is a 13 right now.
Nice.
My
Okay.
favorite. Slow is my favorite spell. Makes the DM work a lot.
27 to hit for the
That-
first
That
attack.
does beat a 13.
14 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay. Gonna attack again.
Okay.
23 to hit. For 14 points of damage again. And these things, I did not like that. So action surge. We're just gonna blow it early. That's a natural one.
Still have another attack.
I do, yeah. Well, that just barely hits. So
JC is a 13, so yeah, you hit it again. Roll damage.
Much slow.
13 points of damage.
Good damage.
Okay.
Um,
It doesn't look good.
okay.
It went from full health to not much health.
Okay. Yeah, let's second wind as bonus. Don't have much. So we'll do that. 1d10 plus 8.
Okay. You feel a little better about yourself. Is that your
13.
turn?
Yep, that is my turn.
Okay, this ghast is going to run up to the side of the Brahma, and it begins to crawl into the hatch of the turret.
Ugh.
And it's going to attack
Just fire.
either Selena or Aaron. Selena, I need you and Aaron to make a con save, because it's stinky.
Mhm.
Aaron succeeds. And it smacks Aaron.
Oh boy. Oh no, Selena.
Nothing south.
Bleh.
Right now.
Selena, okay. You're the first person to ever fail this save. Hold on.
What do you win?
I have to read
Nausea.
it again. You are poisoned until the start of this ghast's next turn, Selena.
Sao. Name a better duo than Sao and her characters being poisoned.
It's constant. Goodness gracious. You are the only person to ever fail that save.
Well, I rolled shit.
It's okay. Aaron gets punched by claws.
No.
Yep. Aaron takes... 14 points of slashing damage.
The audacity.
So behind you, Zed, you hear, "You bitch!" as she gets clawed by a zombie. It's this white's turn that is not slowed.
Employee of the month.
Yeah, no kidding. It's going to shoot Ricky. You're the one out, and Ren, you're the one out. It's going to shoot at...
This Star Soldier, right?
Yep, exactly.
Saw you hovering over him.
It runs up into melee. And it's going to pull the hatch. So Bells, the hatch opens
Electrical
and
surge?
yeah, you can. As a reaction,
This
counts
Is
as
this
a
one
melee
that
attack.
jumps? Does this jump?
Uh,
Yes, it does. Oh, I hope it jumps. It must succeed a con save. I don't know what the
you
save
need
is.
to. It's the electrical defense is the one you're looking at.
Oh,
So it's not the same as the electrical surge. The electrical
Interesting.
defense only zaps the one that did the attack. So it does. It's the same
a
damage. It's
15
just not a
saving
jump. The white, roll the 5. Roll damage.
normal. Bzz.
16. Okay. The white takes the lightning damage as it opens the hatch, and you just see it, like all of its bones glow hot for a moment as it looks at you, and then it just reaches out. And it's-
You just hear high-pitched squealing from Bells.
it's... Yep. Here we go. That's a that's a 10 to hit. Don't worry about it. How about the second one? That's 19 to hit.
Shield.
Okay. You block it. Selena, you're up.
Okay, things have changed a bit since I was making this plan 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Those guys are gonna die in there without your intervention.
My plan was to try to get out there and cast aid. But now there's this thing in our face.
They can't take reactions. Or at least this one that was swatting at you and Aaron can't, so you can move past it.
Okay, so I'm gonna get out of the Brahma,
Okay, you're out of the Brahma.
and let's see how far I can get.
It took 5 feet of movement to get out of the Brahma. You have 25 feet.
So I got 25
You can
feet.
exit like here.
Yeah,
right?
you don't have to get out where your face is. The Brahma itself is no movement to cross.
Okay.
So,
So I get out.
He's also slowed, so he has no reaction.
Yeah, I see that. So I'm gonna move here and try to climb over some corpses.
roll me athletics.
Oh no.
Yeah, these are not just corpses. Like, there's spikes.
They're
I
on
get it.
Aid.
I'm still gonna do it
Yep.
because I need to get there to help people. if
Oh,
I
no,
can.
I'm sorry. This would be acrobatics or athletics. You can choose. Because it's not actually climbing. You're making your way through spikes.
They're the same roll because I'm proficient in athletics and not
Okay.
and I roll shit.
Oof. Oof, ouch.
I'm gonna inspo that.
Wait, no, because that's before I roll.
Stop
again,
it!
because
Stop
I'm at
hurting
disadvantage.
yourself.
You are poisoned, though, so as you are inspired, you roll again.
Fuck.
Woo! Okay, so
You navigate the spikes. It takes double movement to move through that square.
50, 20.
let's see.
You're at 20 feet right now.
5 feet forward.
25.
That's my full movement. Let's see what I can get. Yes, she is.
As you step through the spikes, Jan looks at you and he says, "Oh, thank fuck a physiker on the field."
I get that a lot.
I bet.
Do physicers wear a specific kind of symbol that identifies them?
Yes,
like a
they do.
Red cross.
It's not a red cross because that is
Emotionally akin to.
Okay, so
it's basically like a caduceus. It is a symbol of Calciox.
Ooh. Calcioxus.
Okay, what level do you cast this at?
Oh shit.
You can do up to level 2, can't you?
Yeah.
It starts at 2.
Well, it starts
Oh.
at 2. 1 second.
Oh, take your
Where are
time.
my spells?
They're in your pocket.
Okay. So I don't know if this is like a 3-pronged, just like triple hypodermic flying across the battlefield or what.
You've got a needle gun.
Yeah, there's like a little needle gun.
Okay. Who are you aiding?
I am aiding all 3 of our new friends.
Okay.
And
Keep them alive.
it's level 2. It's what I got. I'm
Okay.
not seeing the higher levels than that right now. So
That's fine.
so they should each get each target's hit point maximum and current hit points increased by 5.
I got you.
Okay.
All right. Any bonus action?
I don't think.
You got a healing word in you?
Do I have the action economy for that?
A healing word is bonus action, and I allow leveled spells as if you have the action economy.
Okay, then I will cast Healing Word.
Which one's the worst off?
The sergeant, by far.
He got fucked up by that soldier on that round. Nice.
So he
Okay,
heals
so that'll
for
be
8.
8.
Okay.
He gets 2 needles. Lucky boy.
As you needle him again, he just looks at you and he says, "I appreciate it."
Let's just get out of this one.
Following your lead.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. It is now this Minotaur skeleton's turn. He
Right up on the grill.
runs up.
Oh no. There's
We're
2.
rolling
Ah!
athletics. And he's going to attack the guard tower. He misses the first swing. He swings the second time. He hits the second swing. He swings his great axe on the guard tower, slamming into the impromptu fashioned structure.
Uh-oh.
That's 7 plus 8, 15. He deals 19 points of damage to the guard tower. You watch as Private Liss is rattled up on top of the guard tower, but it does not collapse yet. This soldier that is slowed is going to flank you, Selena. And he's going to roll to see how he gets through the spikes.
-2.
He's using his strength.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
That's okay. He makes it. So he has 1 attack. He's going to stab you with a spear. Selena. That is a 21 to hit you.
That will hit.
You take 10 points of piercing damage.
Ow.
It's now Private Liz's turn. Private Liz from atop. She looks down over at the battlefield and she says, "I'm glad you're all here, but a little help." And she's going to, try and kill the giant skeleton. So she is going to make a couple of longbow attacks.
Get that private
hit.
gun.
And a hit. Missed. No, not miss. A 1 on damage. That's great. So, okay. 5 points of piercing damage with the first arrow, and then 6 points of piercing damage with the second arrow. Roll the minimum damage and then almost minimum damage. It's still up.
For Liz.
This frost giant skeleton is going to swing at the fucking guard tower.
Maybe she should have gotten down. She still has movement, right?
All right,
Maybe
this
she should get down.
She doesn't
This
get down.
time, Renarin
Our word
says
no.
no.
Okay, it's a wisdom save, yeah?
Yep.
DC?
15.
It rolled a 7. Minus
Woo!
1.
Okay. Great.
So its attack ends.
You might have saved that one.
It raises its great axe and then just
Okay.
and then it will, its first attack is hiccuped, and then it will swing its second attack.
Fuck.
It does get 2. It hits. So it's 3d12.
Goodness gracious.
It's a big boy.
Didn't roll great damage, though. That's a 3, a 6, and a 3, 6, plus 7, 13, plus 6, 19 points of slashing damage. The guard tower rattles and shakes, and you see it's crumbling as planks are falling down. But it is still up. Barely.
Okay.
That is it. That's all the attacks it has. This frost giant skeleton then turns and looks at you, Ren. And I need you to make a con save. As its blue eyes pierce, and you feel your body just slowly begin to chill from the bottom up.
Hey, I stare right back at it.
Well, hold on. I need to see if this is save or suck. Okay. You are not paralyzed. But you do take half.
Ugh.
You take 21 points of damage total. I halved it already for you.
Okay. His eyes start to burn and he looks away.
Yeah. All right. Zed, we're back to the top. It's your turn. I need you to roll me a d4, please.
4.
Okay.
My turn.
Hold on. Okay, go ahead.
Do I think this big guy has more than a 5-foot range? Like a melee
Yeah.
range?
Yeah, you do.
Is this guy dead?
No.
No.
He had a death thing
That's
on
someone who's.
Oh,
that's
that's the
someone.
body.
That's a
below
body
him, yeah.
underneath it. He's standing on the spikes. Probably taking damage.
the- Okay. I am going to hop out of the Brahma. As this big frost giant was catching a gaze on Ren, I'm gonna stare him dead in his eyes and do the little two fingers pointing at my eyes, and I'm gonna point at the other skeleton behind him, and I'm gonna cast Antagonize.
Oh, what
It
does
is
that
a
do?
DC 17 Wisdom saving throw.
On this one?
No, I'm casting it on this.
On
big
the-
guy.
On this one. Okay, sorry, I misunderstood. Okay.
It's a 17 Wisdom saving throw. 4d4 psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction to make a melee attack against another creature of your choice that you can see. If it can't make the attack, so on and so forth.
It rolled a 2.
Woo!
Sweet. So it's 4d4 psychic. So it's going to be 8 psychic damage.
Okay. And
it
it
immediately makes a melee attack against this guy.
Okay.
Come up.
That's a 13 on the die for a 22, which
Holy
definitely
shit.
hits.
Oh.
So that's 3d12 to its homie. That's 10, 21, 30, 36
Nice.
points of slashing damage.
Nice. Nice.
Oh my god. Okay. You watch as this frost giant skeleton just suddenly like and turns with its great axe and brings it up over its head, crashing down on the Minotaur skeleton, and the Minotaur skeleton is almost like slammed into the ground by the sheer weight of this great axe crushing into it. The Minotaur skeleton slowly gets back up.
It's like, what the hell,
It's confused. Yeah.
Great spell.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
seen
it's a
that
good one.
before. That was 9 psychic?
8
Yeah,
psychic.
it was 9.
Eight.
It was,
How much was it?
8. Sorry about that.
8 psychic. Okay.
Use 5 feet of movement. We tend to go over there.
I love that you can just walk past the slowed guys. I'm just
Yeah.
like, "Urgh."
I'm gonna pop here and then tuck in this corner. Over this. Can I see over this little barrier?
Yeah, it's about waist height.
I'm gonna quicken and Eldritch Blast this guy.
Okay, roll it.
That's gonna probably hit with a 26. It's going to be 7 force damage, and I'm gonna push him back. How many feet is it? Maybe 10 feet. Oh, let me just double check. I completely forgot. Where's my thing? Sex repelling blast, 10 feet. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'm gonna take a shot at this guy.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit. And that'll be 9 force damage, and I'm gonna push him back 10 feet this way.
9 force damage. Okay.
I have 10 more feet left of movement. Can I jump over athletics to jump over here?
It's double movement, but yeah, you can move that. It's going to be an athletics or acrobatics check.
Okay.
So roll that first, please.
Yep. 15.
Okay, you make it. You do not hurt yourself.
That will be all of my movement, action, and bonus action.
Okay. This soldier sees you guys joining and is forcibly disengaged from Callus.
Make some space. Keep yourself up.
Callus looks at you and he says, "Wise words." Then a spear flies at you, Zed. Natural 20.
I'm immune to crits, but yeah.
Well, it hits.
Well, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Whatever.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well. That's 15 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then
I'm sure it's still up.
another one.
You said how many points?
15. Does a dirty 20 hit you?
Shield.
Okay, you block the second one. All right. It's now this white's turn. This white is going to surge up over the body, and it's going to try and life drain you, Ricky.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's an 11 to hit. It'll try again.
Nope.
How about a 15? I don't think that is.
Nope.
All right. It did its
Nope.
best.
It tried.
Okay. All right. Suddenly, let me check this thing. Okay. Let me roll with advantage here. Okay. Rolling damage. $17 plus 5 is 22 plus 24. 46 points of piercing damage.
Who?
Zed,
What?
you hear a distant and then this soldier is suddenly slammed as a bullet crashes through the base of his neck. Revealing himself for just a moment, you see in the distance a dwarven marksman.
Is that my boy?
Yes.
Oh!
Is that my
He
boy?
came to help us!
Yeah.
As he
buddy.
makes
We
that
made
attack, you watch as he raises a cloak over himself and moves,
What a bro.
vanishing from view.
Let's
I
just
love
put
that
everything
guy.
behind us, dwarves. Bros now.
Well, we've been bros.
Ricky,
Yeah.
it's your
Permanent
turn.
bros.
Okay. How are both of these folks right up in my face looking? I have like the stinky guy, the white.
The white and the stinky guy are both full health.
Okay, and then is Aaron outside of the Brahma? Am
No,
I
it's reaching
flanking?
in, trying
It is,
to get her.
yeah, it's crawling. It's like arms. It's like half up on the Brahma. The hatch is open,
Okay.
and it's like trying
But
to
would
get at
that
her.
count as flanking? If Aaron is engaged
Yes,
with
it's
it?
threatened. Yeah.
Okay,
But
well,
if you
I mean,
move-
if it's,
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. I
Like-
think I'd like. Mhm.
I was just going to say that while the Brahma is occupied, the Brahma is a threat. So if you
Okay.
have something between you and the Brahma, they're threatened.
Okay, cool. I was gonna ask if I could flank with the Brahma. Okay, so I'll just to make sure, just get right here since he's going after my buddies, and then I'm gonna wave my axe at him. Just a normal slash.
You
no
wave it at him.
reckless.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, just
Oh,
hello.
no, just yeah.
You still have advantage because of flanking.
Okay.
Nice.
I assume damage.
Yeah, that that hits. Sorry, I didn't say anything.
No.
13 points of slashing damage.
And if he's still standing, I'm just gonna wave it right back at him in the
Yeah,
other
he's still
direction.
standing. He that was about a quarter of his health.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, that hits again.
Again, max
Good.
damage!
Let's go.
All right, 20
20.
points of slashing damage.
Woof!
This ghast, which was hardy and whole a moment ago, is barely standing. You lop off one of its arms on the ground. It is barely still up.
Ricky's loving every minute of that. Full rage. I've got my tail out, and that's my turn.
Okay. You all hear a familiar sound of a jump pack as Scout Durgy flies into the scene.
I've never felt so
Please.
rallied before, Echo.
Right.
As he flies into the battlefield, he raises his own rifle, and he's going to blast this ghast with his scattergun.
Gas blast?
Ghast blast. Okay, that hits. Rolling damage.
Followed us all the way here. I'm so touched.
Who sounded Lump's Warhorn?
I'm gonna be honest. They did tell us they were gonna give us backup until Gorgon fell.
Yeah, they
This
did say
falls
that.
under the treaty. Be
Second
kinda pissed
attack
they weren't
hits.
here. That's a true.
And 15 damage. You just hear like both barrels of this rifle, and this ghast is like barely still on its feet. Durgy then will use his movement to run up behind the tent. And that's his turn. Now it is. You see like a ginger-haired dwarf climb up this ruin. Oh, and he just like looks at the situation, considers for a moment as he raises his hands, and he's going to cast a spell. He considers one spell and then sees living people in the middle and doesn't do that.
That's nice of him.
Every wizard's favorite spell.
Yeah, maybe. He instead will throw a firebolt at this one. Natural 20. Fucking hell. Okay.
Nice.
Wow.
These dwarves are coming in hot.
7, 3, 30 points of fire damage. This Star Soldier is immediately slain as it is engulfed in flames. Then he has 10 feet of movement left. He just gets down. Okay. Gast. Surges back up to Kellis. Kellis needs to make a Constitution saving throw. He fails! Kellis is poisoned by the stinky lad.
Oh no! He was like, I'm not gonna let Selena feel singled out.
Exactly. Yeah. He saw Selena was poisoned and was like, takes a whiff. Ugh. Okay. Gast makes an attack. Hits. Kellis takes 14 points of damage. Swings again. Misses. Okay. Underneath Jan. Whoa. I didn't mean to do that. Underneath Jan, the Bone Naga suddenly emerges, and as it does...
Oh no, Jan!
Yep. It's going to try and bite and then cast magic.
Dude's made out of dynamite. Be careful, that's a spicy meatball.
He's got a lot on him. It's true.
Uh-huh.
The Bone Naga chomps down on Jan and misses with a 13.
Yes!
Nice.
Aha!
The Bone Naga will then cast a lightning bolt in... Oh, Jesus. It can get, like, all of you. Hold on. I need to figure out if that's actually true.
Is this not a wall?
It's half height.
Oh, okay.
And it's tall.
Yeah, the Bone Naga is, like, 10 feet tall. It's no issue.
We did clump up.
Hang on. Okay.
Well...
Yep.
But it's gonna hit the Star Soldier.
Do you think it
Yes, it is.
cares?
Haha!
Hit this
I'm
one.
thrilled.
Okay.
I'm gonna get smoked.
Jan,
Nah, bro, you're
Zed,
gonna-
Selena, everyone in the Brahma.
Everyone in the Brahma has a advantage.
Yes.
I think it's just me and Aaron though.
It is just you and Aaron.
Actually,
yes.
Aaron isn't. Is Aaron getting hit by it?
So
is
part of
she-
the trade-off of the Brahma not having any movement cost is if it's targeting the Brahma, it hits everyone in the
Okay,
Brahma.
that's fair. All right.
Oh
Hunter
my god. I think I need to
save.
actually inspo this, or else I'm in trouble.
Jan succeeds.
Does poison mean disadvantage on saves?
It means
No.
it means disadvantage on I think everything.
That's what I thought.
Oh,
Wait.
buddy.
Was that your inspo roll?
Yep.
Ugh.
Nope. You do not have
It's just
disadvantage on
attack
saving
rolls
throws.
and ability checks.
Correct. I'm glad I checked.
Oh well, if you're still rolling like
Didn't
Sal,
matter.
it's okay. I also rolled terrible. I think we all did this time around.
Zed, you fail. Selena, you fail. Bells, you fail.
Yep. How's Aaron?
I'll roll it in a moment. She's probably
I'm
fine.
gonna go down here.
She has advantage. That's a natural 19 on the
What?
first roll.
How
She
many
succeeds.
points do you have?
32 right now.
You'll be fine.
It's very close.
No.
You all,
Yeah.
everyone who failed takes 30 points of lightning damage.
Oh, Zed. Oh, Zed. 30?
And
Good
15 to
God.
those who succeeded. So Jan
Good
takes
God.
15, Aaron takes 15.
I hope you make that 15 con save.
All
Yeah.
right.
I do have to actually roll that. Good call.
The Minotaur and
Yeah,
the
Woo!
Star Soldier take it as well.
Yes, they do. I'm rolling them next.
Perfect.
Don't you worry, I didn't forget. Star Soldier fails.
Good.
Minotaur fails.
Good.
Heads up, Selena. I have 2 HP.
Good thing you're right next to the Physiker. Who is also
the
almost
Minotaur
dead.
skeleton is destroyed as it's hit by lightning.
Hooray!
Nice.
I hope
The
both Zed
the whites
and
were not
Selena
in
survive.
the radius, unfortunately. It's
Not even this one.
No, if I go
this
down,
one
it's
was.
low
That
balls.
one, no, that was not. That one was not. It
Damn.
just missed it. This Star Soldier in melee with the Bone Naga is very wounded and doesn't like this situation. But Zed, it sees how low you are. And it sees how low Selena is. And it runs up, seeing an opportunity, and it's going to make an attack against one each of you.
You got shield,
Okay.
right?
I have a
Both
20.
of
I have
you?
shield up right now. I have shield
Selena,
up.
first one's on you. 21 to hit.
Shield?
Hits.
You don't have a shield?
No.
Selena,
Ah.
you take 10 points of piercing damage.
I'm out.
Selena's unconscious. All
Who's
right.
got healing potion?
Zed.
23 AC.
I didn't hit.
Fortunately, 8
It's
is
a
a
16
concentration,
hit.
so it just stays for 8
There's
hours.
that,
so
at
they
least.
don't lose their
Yeah, it's
fine
not
thing.
concentration. Okay. The soldier, taking the opportunity, knocks Selena to the ground, unconscious. It's now Kellis' turn.
Come on, Kellogg.
Kellis sees Selena go down. He's poisoned. He just... 9 L's!
That's our physiker. He's
Shit. You see, he looks at the ghast behind him.
You can push him. PG-3 rules.
I mean, this guy's super low. Though.
He is super low. Kellis is going to look at the situation, and he just... and he just swings his sword at it.
I'm going to, since he's poisoned, I'm gonna restore balance, and he will have a straight roll.
Okay. Well done. That makes him hit.
Nice.
Okay, so that's D10. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay, he deals 17 points of slashing damage. He slays the ghast. He still has another attack. He
Gotta
runs
flank.
behind the
Yeah,
soldier. And he's going to attack. With advantage. Nope, it's a straight roll, because, you know, poison.
poison.
But he hits with a natural 17. That's 16 points of slashing damage.
Does he have action surge? Is he a fighter?
He is a fighter, and he does have action surge.
As well, finish him off.
That's a natural 18 to hit.
Okay.
That's 11 points of slashing damage. He slays that Star Soldier.
Yeah, that's what you get.
He has one more attack. He has 15 feet of movement. He runs to the side of the Naga. He's gonna
Absolute
fucking
legend
try it.
right here.
Yeah, this guy's going in.
That is a 15 to hit, which just hits the Naga.
Ugh.
Okay, that is 14 points of slashing damage.
What a guy.
That's his turn. It's this white's turn. Where the fuck is it? Oh, it's right next to the everything. Okay, and it's still slowed. Okay. Aaron, Bells, you're both in there, and Ren's out here. The white turns and is going to attack you, Ren, with a life drain because it wants to heal. That is a 22 to hit.
Shield for 23.
Okay, it misses, and that's all it's got. Jan's turn. Jan has the Naga right in melee with him.
Put some dynamite in its mouth.
You don't want that. Or rather,
No,
he doesn't
no,
want
please
that.
don't. Please don't. Please don't.
He will just punch it a lot.
Is he a pugilist?
You could
He-
spit on me.
He
and
might
I'll
be.
fall.
Is he a pugilist?
He has advantage. Okay.
Suplex it. Give him the elbow.
10? Settle down. He deals 8 points of bludgeoning damage to the first blow, and he's going to use that opportunity to grapple it, making an athletics
He's a
contest.
pugilist.
The Bone Naga must make an athletics contest here. It's not
Put it at
superstar.
chokehold.
Has to beat an 18. The Bone Naga fails with a 5.
Woo!
The Bone Naga is grappled. Movement is 0.
A long little doggy.
Corporal Jan will punch it again. That hits with advantage. Thank fuck. Okay. He deals 10 points of damage with that, and then he's going to jab it.
A pugilist.
Yeah, it's a pugilist. I'm glad you figured it out. Deals 5 points of damage. Bonus action, second wind.
Yes.
If I can find my d10s in my mess of a dice tray here.
That's that fighter subclass.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Cool.
they're fucking awesome. Just
Yeah.
Heals for 10.
I play one in a game class runs.
They're like dirty monks.
Yeah, monks without morals or ethics.
Yeah.
Basically.
No discipline, only paunch.
Only punch.
Okay, that's Corporal Jan's turn. He doesn't move. He keeps grappling the thing. It's now this white's turn. This white is going to wait a moment as I move all these windows out of the way. Goodness gracious. Okay. The white moves up.
He wants to be part of this too.
No, he can't quite
Oh,
get
good.
there.
Yeah, no, come here, come here.
Calm down.
Come.
I got plans
it's gonna
for ya.
go here,
You son of a.
and it's going to shoot. It's going to shoot an arrow at Zed. 30-20.
23 is still my AC right now.
Okay. Well, it tried. It's going to try again.
You should have
A
come.
1. Doesn't. No chance.
I'm
Okay.
hanging on by a thread.
Yeah, I see that. Aaron's turn. Aaron is in melee with a fucking gas that's leaning
She could
into
hit the surge, the electrical
thing.
surge.
She can bonus action hit the crew action surge. She will do that.
Got lots of bouncies.
There's a lot out there.
Yes, there is. Electrical surge. Can you just do the thing, you son of a gun? Okay. The first one that hits has got to make a con save. DC 15. It rolled a 1. It fails. Rolling damage. Do the thing. Why are you like this? Oh, it's making me roll this and this instead of... Okay. Well, it hit in digital dice too, so damage. You ding-dang old thing. Okay. That's 24 points of lightning damage.
Woo!
This ghast is immediately slain as it had 23 hit points. It jumps. It'll jump to
Which
the
way does it
white
go?
behind Ren, rolling a con save,
Nice.
DC 15. It rolled a 5.
Woo!
That white only had 16 hit points. It falls over dead. It jumps again to this one, rolling a con save. It succeeded, so it only takes half.
Aw. It took 3.
Yeah, no,
Well,
no,
this ghast only had 3 hit points after it was beat the shit out of by Ricky, and it falls over dead. But that is where the electrical surge ends. Erin looks around at the carnage that just caused, and she said, "Why don't we use that word more often?"
Well, normally they don't get this close. Did
Well-
she still fire a...
She has her
Cannon?
action. The crew action is a bonus action.
Aim for the big fucker.
No. Please shoot the one in front of me.
Which
Erin, I
this
need
one?
ya.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
I need-
She
Aaron, I need you.
I read you, Captain. She leans out the hatch and she shoots it with her rifle.
You mean Joe's rifle?
With the rifle.
Her rifle now.
It's...
That's a natural 19.
Aaron's like, I have the same dad as Joe now.
Apparently.
Big attack. Back attack.
So,
Snack attack.
yeah. She's not yet proficient with this rifle, but with a natural 19, she absolutely hits. That is... Okay, D12 plus a D6 plus 5.
Plus sneak attack.
I'm getting there. 12, 17 points of damage base.
Based is right.
Basted.
It is.
And then sneak attack. Holy shit. 17 plus. Okay, I'm just gonna add this separate.
Guys, are we gonna save all of these people?
14
I was-
on the
Save
sneak
me
attack.
or Selena.
Working on it.
That's her turn. She slams that Star Soldier for almost all of its health.
Almost.
Almost.
Damn
It has a little more. Yes. Bells, it's your turn.
Okay. She is going to tap her bug backpack, and she's gonna say, "Ruby, it's time to get spicy," and she's gonna activate the flamethrower.
Oh.
And she is going to jettison flames out of the hatch. This gas.
Oh, you're
is
not
reaching
deploying
through.
it. It's on you.
It's on me, but it's firing over my shoulder.
Okay. I
Help
need to make
me.
a dex save.
Me?
Help
No,
me.
I do. Yeah, he's in trouble.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Oh my god.
It rolled a 3 on its dex save.
Hooray, 2d8. Buy your damage. Oops, I only rolled 1. This is the second.
Really an excellent use of your action. Okay.
That was my bonus action. Thank you
Okay,
very
sorry.
much.
Sorry. 4 points of fire damage to the white as just a spurt of flame right in its face.
Bro, I was hoping this would do more damage. Well, I can't help you on this turn.
You have an action.
Yeah. And
What are you
my
doing with it?
My heal is a touch, so I'm gonna have to. She levels the rifle into this guy's face. and
Get
just
out
fires.
of the vehicle.
And get attacked?
You can get out right here.
Can I do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The hatch is
Got another
open, so
hatch.
as soon as you go like back in, it will swing at
What?
you.
Yeah, that is. I don't have a lot of health either.
You can
Okay.
you can free
just stay
action
there.
shut the hatch.
Oh, I do that.
Okay.
This feels complicated. Okay. All right, I scurry out.
Okay.
Oh.
You scurry out.
Can I get over this?
It's
The
going to
other
be an
Star
athletics
Soldier's
or
so
acrobatics
slow.
check.
Oh shit! I didn't realize how low you were.
Yeah. I also took that lightning bolt to the face.
Yep.
Fucking needy ass over here. I
You
rolled a
lied.
26
That is successful.
to cat leap over.
You do not get hurt. You
She
make it
looks at-
across.
Selena. She looks at Zed.
Get her up.
Okay. She is going to cat paw bap you, and give you a heal, cure wounds.
Okay. Healer. And Selena, it is long past that ghast's turn. You are no longer poisoned as you come back to life
Yay.
with 10 hit points.
You have 10 hit points.
I got you.
Yay.
And Belle's just kind of like fluffs up, and she's like, I don't like being outside the Brahma in a fight.
Imagine how it is for us.
Don't you have a
Brahma
device ability
driver! I'm supposed
where
to
you
be
can
in the
run
Brahma.
so much? You
You
can like
mean
double
how?
your speed
But why would I need to do that?
to get back in the Brahma.
Oh. Hold on. Like
I don't even
If you
collapse.
don't move on the previous turn, you can move double your speed as a
You're right, I didn't
With
do
female
that.
and
I'm gonna
agility.
do that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, how freaking cute. She just like vaults back over and like sprints back.
I need
into the
another
Brahma.
athletics or acrobatics check.
Another 26. She
Yeah,
just,
you make it.
dives back into the hole, shuts the hatch.
Kellis, who's still coughing from the poison, just must be nice. All right, Bells, that's your turn.
Yep.
It's now this Bone Naga's turn, the exhausted one, or the slowed one, I should say. Ren, it's gonna bite you.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Say no.
Can't help.
Say no.
I'll
Or take the crit. I don't know. Fuck you.
use my last inspiration.
Okay.
Instead of a spell slot?
You might be out.
Yeah. No, I have one left. I'm saving
Spell
it for
slots are
something.
replenishable.
That becomes a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, you take 2d6 piercing and 3d6 poison.
Okay.
That is 14 piercing.
All right.
And then here's the poison. 6 poison damage. So 20
Okay.
damage total. More dice doesn't mean more damage, it turns out.
Fair enough.
Having bit you, it's then going... Nope, it's slowed. It's right there. Ren, it's your turn.
Okay. This is it a bonus action to do a crew if I get into the promo?
Yeah.
Can
Yeah.
I
A crew
fire a
action
shell?
is... Oh, no. The cannon is an action.
Okay.
Crew actions
Gotcha.
include the charge, the electrical surge, or taking over the driver's seat to move it. Unless you're the driver, unless you're in the driver's seat already.
Okay, gotcha. All right then. Well,
How's that Naga looking?
They're both looking fucked. They're both looking very damaged.
all right. Great sword on the Naga in front of me.
Go for it. Roll your attack.
18 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage.
13 points of damage.
Okay. That Naga is barely still together. You see the necrotic energy holding it together is struggling.
Oh man. I was hoping to just cleave it in one hit.
Sorry.
I gotta
I'm
get
not
rid of
sorry. I'm not sorry.
it. I'm gonna get rid of it.
Okay. Roll another
Second attack.
AC is 13.
27.
That hits. You slay that bone Naga.
Okay.
Nice.
Bonus action. Okay. If I remember correctly, these two go before the private, yeah?
Yep.
Mm.
Well, at least one of them does.
I'm pretty sure they both do.
Okay. Man, that really changes everything.
You can roll a history to try and remember.
It definitely, they both do.
They definitely both do. They're gonna go after. And we're trying to save everybody, right?
I mean, ideally.
No, I mean,
Okay.
what's a life anyway?
Fuck.
Come on, class.
Oh man. Okay. Selena's up. How's Zed looking?
Like shit, but he's
2 hit
alive.
points.
Shit. Okay.
I'm up for now.
Gonna have to apply some pressure on you here, class.
Yeah, I know.
need a decision that you
Okay.
hesitate.
5 feet. Move. Bonus action. Misty step. Over. To.
Oh.
Private?
Okay, you misty step up there. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as you feel the tower immediately start to shake.
Oh.
It's okay because basically what I'm not staying here for long. I'm gonna grab the private and launch myself off the tower with her in my arms over this way.
Do you have consent for that? Grab the
Yeah.
private. Just grab
I'm-
the private. It was a private.
I'm
Okay,
Okay.
so hold on. I need to understand. You're grappling the private Liss, off the tower, and then you're jumping?
yes, I am jumping and then cradling the
Hoping to
private
drive.
and taking the brunt of the fall damage with my back.
With your
Love cradling the private.
Yep.
Okay. She doesn't know what's happening, I'm going to give her a perception check to understand. She rolled a 1.
Can I say something as soon as I get up there?
Sure. That would count as your interaction, so what do you say?
I'm just gonna say, this is going down. I'm taking you off of this.
I'm taking
And
you
then-
with it.
Okay.
Come with me if you want
Roll
to
me
live.
a persuasion, just for how clear you get this across in this 6-second turn that a lot of shit is happening in, okay?
I'm sorry, yeah.
Roll me a persuasion.
13.
She, like, looks over her shoulder at you, like the bow drawn, about to loose an arrow, and she says, "Oh, great, fine. What does that mean?"
I just grab her and I launch back.
She's
Stop
caught by
running.
surprise. She's going to roll acrobatics at disadvantage.
Okay.
Roll me athletics.
You have to
Okay.
beat her, huh?
15.
She rolled a 5, so you grab
You always
her and
gotta
she's
ask before
confused.
you grab a private.
You have grabbed Private Liz and you jump.
Private
Yep.
list.
I am not going to give you a dexterity saving throw because you are
That's
taking
fine.
the fall.
I'm taking the fall.
Oh, you can't make
Private
this shit up.
list.
You couldn't
6,
plan this if you tried.
11. You take 16 points of bludgeoning damage from the fall.
Okay.
Private Liz is going to
Broken
take
crates.
half.
You kill her.
Okay, so Private Liz takes 7. But she's no longer 25 feet up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
Private
As
list.
you jump down, this guard tower crumbles and falls to the ground from the weight of the two of you, basically destroying what it had 1 hit point. The tower had 1 hit point
Oh
left.
my god.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was going down, and she was going to take all of that damage.
No one's
so...
criticizing you. We're all just laughing.
I'm letting you know what's happening.
Okay.
All right,
It was
Ren,
well played.
that is your turn.
That is my
I
turn.
think Future
You
and I are
are-
mostly laughing because her name is Private Liz.
You're also
Private
prone.
list. You grabbed private list.
I'm glad you caught the joke. It's now this white's turn. Bells, you ran back in to the Brahma.
Yeah.
It runs to the hatch you went into, and it's going to pull it open and try and yank
We're screaming.
slash at you. Yep.
Stop.
Does a 15 hit you?
No.
It's going to try again.
Stop it.
That's a 23 hit.
Shield.
Okay.
Oh, no. That wouldn't help. Never mind. I wouldn't waste
Okay,
my
you
shield.
don't
on that.
shield.
It's gonna
All
hit me
right.
anyways.
You take 10 points of necrotic damage. Selena, you are conscious but prone.
Okay, I'm gonna use half my movement to stand up.
Okay, you're no longer prone. Why did you rotate?
I don't know. I must have. I was fighting with Selkie, so I
Okay.
had to.
It's fine.
Sorry, that's hilarious. I am going to cast Healing Word on Zed.
Good call.
Oh, thank God.
Her healing word is "Live, damn you."
Excellent.
It's like giving
Yes.
CPR. Live.
One sec.
Okay, Zed, you heal for 8.
Which is,
take it.
whatever. And then she's going to cast Blur on herself.
Okay, go ahead.
Which basically just little claws in a mechanism at her
Ooh.
neck just start vibrating, and it creates the blurry shield.
Is she
over her
supposed to be on
body.
fire?
No, that's just Foundry struggling. She's blurred.
On fire.
Uh,
All is on fire.
Okay. Anything else in your turn? Any movement?
I can't get back to the Brahma because the thing is in the way.
It cannot
Oh.
react.
I mean, this one can.
No,
one
I mean,
can.
the pile of bodies that I would have to.
Yes, the spikes in the
Over in the
bodies.
way.
Yes,
And I've already used half of my movement to stand up.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
true.
you would not be able to.
So
yeah.
I think
Just
I'm
stay
going to move.
Or you could back up.
Not into the
I wouldn't. I would not run into the
Oh
Naga's
yeah,
range.
not run into that thing.
Go that way. Go to
There.
it. You just pinging.
Not into the jaws of the Naga.
Okay. You move there, and I believe that's your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. The Minotaur skeleton, the guard tower knocked down, is going to attempt to climb over the sandbag wall. It gets here. And then it's going to Great Axe swing at Private Liss.
Oh
Jeez.
no.
Oh no. You're gonna be like, I saved you. She's like cut in half.
That's a 24 to hit.
Oh no.
Nothing I can do to help.
Me neither.
Private Liss takes... Wow. 10 points of slashing damage.
Oh my god.
The Minotaur is going to swing again.
Ah!
It misses with
She's
a natural
so
2.
cute. Oh, thank God.
Nice.
Okay. That's it for the Minotaur's turn. The heavy iron footsteps of Sergeant Ironband
Oh, thank God.
appears from the far left. Standing
of the
atop the
dwarves.
rubble, he raises his own rifle. And he's going to take a shot.
Any of them.
He's going to
Any
shoot
of
the
them would be
giant.
great.
He can see the frost
Yeah.
giant. He's shooting that.
Please.
That is a 27 to hit.
Nice.
D12. Okay, he deals 10 points of piercing damage to the giant skeleton. The giant skeleton had 4 hit points. It crumples to the ground in a huge, thunderous crash.
Oh.
Sergeant Ironband racks the repeating rifle, raises it again, and is going to shoot at the Bone Naga.
Yes.
And he has to roll a d20.
Uh-oh.
Okay, the gun does not jam, it just misses. He then points and he says something that you cannot hear over the din of battle. Okay, the Star Soldier here. Zed, you are looking hard, like, better, and it sees Selena moving that way. It cannot make more than one attack or anything. It's still slowed by you, so
Yeah.
it's gonna hit you.
Zed has clung to that concentration with every fiber of his being.
Everything.
That is a 24 to hit.
That hits.
7 plus 4, 11 points of damage.
I'm
He
down.
had 10. He had 10.
Oh.
All
No.
of the flows drop.
Okay.
No.
As you fall unconscious,
I think that was he's the last thing
he
that
was the
slowed.
last one that slowed.
Go figure.
As the slow nope,
Yes.
not 2.
Aw.
There we go. As the slow ends,
Thing rolled a little better.
he speeds up,
No,
and he has a second attack back.
no.
He runs up to you, Selena, and he hugs
No!
you. No, he doesn't. He's just going to try and stab you with a spear. Selena, you're blurred. He has disadvantage. 1, natural 1. It was a 19. Now
You're
it's a 1.
so disappointed.
Okay.
Maybe don't kill Sao.
I'm not trying to kill Sal. I'm trying to kill Sal's character. Private Liss's turn. Private Liss stands up. Well, she's not really on the ground. You kind of saved her from that. But she puts the longbow away, drawing a short sword, and she's going to make some attacks on the Minotaur skeleton.
Jeez, I would have ran.
They have one job. That's a dirty 20. She deals 9 points of piercing damage with that one, and then she swings again. Okay, that is also definitely going to hit. And deals 9 again. That's all she's got. It would have been the giant skeleton's turn. Back to the top. Zed. You are unconscious. Please roll me a death saving throw.
Okay, D20, right?
Yep, just a flat D20.
Oh, that's a fail.
That is a
It's
fail.
not a natural one. Come on, Zed, you just got cool buffs. You can't die now.
Yeah,
That would be really unfortunate.
that would be really unfortunate.
Okay, it's now this white's turn. Ricky, the white runs over to you. It's going to try and drain your life. That's a 22 to hit.
I will swing my tail at it.
Okay, reduce it by a D8, I believe.
Yep.
So it turns
that
into
only
a
gets
20.
me- Yeah.
Does that still
But
hit?
it still hits. Nah, it still hits me.
Okay. You take 6 points of necrotic damage, and I need you to make a con save.
Okay. 6.
At least Ricky's in good shape.
4. You said a con save.
Yes.
Yes, that makes sense. That's the wrong thing. Click on.
15 is successful. You do not have your max hit points reduced by 6, but it will swing again. And miss.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Suddenly, revealing himself over the sandbag wall, another gunshot cracks out.
Ah!
Homie.
Oh no, that's Rouge.
It is Rouge.
Dirgy is
That still has
There.
advantage.
Hi beans.
Okay, that hits. 12. 22 plus 27. 31. 33. 36 points of damage to this star soldier right in front of Selena. Its head as he is sniped.
Nice.
And then Marksman Rouge is going to pull the cloak over himself again and try to hide again. As he moves. Okay. Ricky, it's your turn.
I mean, I'm just gonna swing at the guy right in front of me.
That's fair. Go for it. It's untouched so far.
Okay. And I'm angry because he just hit me, so I'll swing recklessly.
Okay.
Lots of buttons to click.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
For 16 points of slashing damage. You slash into this white and it nearly crumples from the force of the blow, but then it stands back up.
Okay. I just come back the other direction.
Okay. That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yes.
Okay. Another 20 points of slashing damage. The white nearly falls apart, but remains alive, barely.
Okay. That's my turn. I'll
Okay.
say.
It's now Dirgy's turn. Dirgy sprints around the tent, looks at the situation, considers scattergunning, but he sees the living people. So he puts the scattergun away and pulls out a pistol. Because switching to your pistol is always faster than reloading. Natural 20.
Mhm. Hey.
Good fucking god. Okay, D10. Plus... Where's my D10s? Did I lose them? No, they're right here. 8 plus 10 is 18, plus 5, 23. The Bone Naga had 21 hit points left and slumps into a pile of bones. And, like, as Jan had it held by the rib cage, it just suddenly slumps apart, and he's like, oh! As he was grappling it. Durgi will then run is the last 10 feet and shoot the second shot out of his pistol at the skeleton. That hits. Much worse damage. 7 points of damage. He says, we couldn't leave you hanging now, could we? Which was Dwarvish, and everyone who doesn't speak Dwarvish word, and Callus looks very confused.
Bell's nose! Hooray!
Okay, so then stepping forward, Copperback raises his own hand. Looking at the situation, he's going to hurl another firebolt. Might as well. That is a 19 to hit, which will hit the Minotaur skeleton, dealing 2d10 points of fire damage. 10. 6. 16 points of fire damage. He slays the Minotaur skeleton.
Nice.
Okay. This Bone Naga is dead. Okay. It's now Callus' turn. The ghast's effect on him is finally over. Callus looks around at all the support that has arrived, and he said, I take it you all heard my signal. And he's going to run down here, sees the last few remaining whites, and he draws a crossbow. And he misses. He reloads and fires again. 14 just hits the white. Deals 9 points of piercing damage to the white. Okay. It's Callus' turn. Jan's turn. There's so many NPCs here. Jan is going to run down. He heads here. He's going to athletics the wall. Succeeds. Runs up to this.
Please.
Yeah.
For the love of God.
And he's going to, with advantage. That hits. 6 points of bludgeoning damage. He jabs. With advantage. And he hits. 5 points of bludgeoning damage. And then he punches again. He hits. He's going to turn this one into a grapple. 10 points of bludgeoning damage. Athletics. 17. The white. A 10. He grapples the white. He's going to use the last 10 feet of his movement to pull the white away from the Brahma.
Thank you.
It's now this white's turn. Selena, this one steps up near the sandbags and is going to slash at you with its sword.
But you're blurred.
It has disadvantage. I forgot. Thank you for reminding me. That's a 12 to hit.
Nope.
And he'll try again. That's a natural 20 and a 6. So both attacks
saving
miss.
my ass.
Apparently so. It's now Aaron's turn. Aaron leans up. She's going to leave the white to you, Ricky, and instead shoot at the white that is slashing at Selena. Mm-hmm. She hops back into the turret, turns the cannon towards her, and is going to fire. That's a 17 to hit, which definitely hits their AC of 14. That is 4d10 plus 7. She deals 26 points of damage to the white. The white is still intact, but must make a Constitution saving throw. It fails. You watch as the left side of the white is blown off. by the cannon. And the white now has disadvantage on all of its attacks, and its AC is reduced by 3.
Woo.
Bells.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Chan, for the assist. She's gonna hop out of the Brahma. She's gonna move 5 feet, another
Okay.
5 feet, and she's gonna take a running leap over the battlements to land on Zed, hopefully.
Okay. Roll me acrobatics.
Natural 20.
You do not hurt yourself on the spikes.
She takes a running leap and like she's got like a syringe in her paws and she's gonna like adrenaline shot straight to like the chest and just push it down to give you a cure wounds.
Okay.
You fucking die.
Holy. Oh,
Like that scene from Pulp Fiction.
yeah. Oh, fucking hopped up. Let's go.
Okay.
And you
Roll the cure wounds.
get 11 back.
Okay, Zed, you are back to life with 11 hit points.
Very nice.
And my little backpack flamethrower is gonna send a gush of flames at the one that's being grappled. I'm not gonna hit him, am I? With
It
that
would
one?
absolutely. It would come close.
Come close, or it would hit.
It won't. Like if you aim the gout of flame, like here, it won't hit Jan, but it will come close.
Okay, I will go for not hitting him.
Mhm.
Dex save,
I
please.
will choose not to hit him.
A dex save. It rolled a 5.
Okay, 2d8 fuego damage. 10.
The white slumps to the ground as it had 4
Everything
hit
that he
points.
grapples just gets decimated
Yeah.
in his grip.
Just ashes like fill his armor up in front. He's like, oh,
Hey, I'm sorry. She's just like all 4 pod. on
Better
top
dead
of
than
Zed's
red.
chest. What?
better dead than red.
You heard him.
Communist?
What? He just is like staring at you, confused. Okay, is that your turn, Bells?
Yeah.
Okay, Ren, you're prone.
Yeah, I stand up,
Okay.
dust myself off. How's Private List?
She's
Doing.
hurt. It's
Okay.
clear she has a broken leg,
Oh, Jesus.
but that was there before you jumped,
Okay.
which is probably why she didn't climb down.
Right. Okay. Well, good, because that would have been worse, maybe.
Probably.
Is this white still?
Oh, yeah, it's trying to kill Selena right now.
Okay. I can't get there with my movement, but I do have a firebolt.
Give it your beans.
I don't know where Beans is.
I'm sure he's around.
Yeah.
Here.
Wow. I rolled a 2.
I
for
will
a 9.
remind you, his AC is reduced. You hit.
Okay.
His AC is an 8 right now.
5 for damage.
My goodness. Okay.
It's just terrible.
Yeah.
All right.
That's unfortunate. All right.
That's it.
Okay, it's now the dead white's turn. Why is it still here? Go away. All right, Selena, you're up.
Save yourself, Selena.
Yes, I would like to save myself.
You sure?
How is this thing in front of me?
It is
looking?
about to die. It has almost no health.
Okay, striking grass.
Okay, roll your attack. It is wearing metal armor, so you have advantage.
Well, look at you with your fucking crit.
Okay, roll damage.
Nice.
21 points of damage. It had 5 hit points. You electrocute the white into dust as it crumples on the ground.
Huh.
You have a bonus action? Movement?
I I am holding down the wrong button and talking to you like it's gonna work.
Sorry.
No. How are these guys near me looking?
Oh, everybody
Zed
looks
and
awful.
Bells are fucked.
Everyone looks awful.
The
I
NPCs,
saw-
Kellis and Jan, look real fucked up too.
Everyone
I'm the
is
highest with
awful.
11 health.
I have 8 health.
Yeah, I'm the highest with 11 health.
Okay.
In your closest vicinity.
Man, I only have one healing word that I can do.
You have combat medic.
You can use combat
feel
medic,
like-
but that's an action to do so.
Oh, that's true.
And yeah, I just
Still,
used my
anybody could benefit from it.
I mean, there's only
Okay.
one left, right?
All
Yeah.
you
Wait,
see is the
combat
one
medic.
white that Ricky is currently beating the shit out of.
You could just wait and combat medic us after.
Yeah. I mean, once we're out of combat, I can do a lot of doctrine.
Okay.
So I am actually going to healing word myself.
Okay, you go ahead and do that, and I'm going to say that's your turn.
I'm also pretty hurt.
All right, at the end of your turn, Sergeant Ironband hops down. He looks at the situation. He waves. He makes a hand signal in a direction, and he raises his rifle, and he's going to try and shoot the white in front of Ricky. He nat ones again. Okay,
Bro.
hold on. Okay, the gun doesn't jam. Again, he just misses. Fucking hell. Okay, he tries again. Okay, he does hit that time. Rolling a d12. All right. He deals 6 points of damage. The white is still up. So now Lys's turn. Lys looks at you, Ren, as she nurses her leg, and she just says, "Thanks for the ride." She puts her short sword away, runs down here. Oh no, she doesn't. She doesn't run anywhere.
Hobbles.
She moves 15. She's not gonna move. She's gonna hold an action. She stays right there. She doesn't want to take any damage from moving. Zed, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna...
Bells is on top of you.
Yep. I'm gonna, as I get up... Thanks, I needed that. And I'm gonna bonus action... what is it called? I'm gonna Fey Gift. And I'm gonna do... the Hospitality. We both get this many temp HP. So we both
Ooh.
get 6 temp HP.
Nice. Bells will pull the syringe out of your chest.
Oh,
And
I'm
boink.
feeling hopped up. Where's it at? And I look over and I will, I'll Eldritch Blast the last
Okay,
one.
go for it.
That hits for 15 force damage.
Okay. Zed,
Wow, Max.
how do you want to do this?
So as I have a little cat on my chest, rips the needle out, I kind of stand up with her, give her the pat on the back. As I'm holding, I just look over at Ricky and the white, and just straight through the side of the head, Eldritch Blast.
Nice.
Try to get the splatter away from Ricky. She gets stuff on her a lot.
As the white is trying to extend its claws to pull the life out of Ricky again, its head just and slumps over to the side, destroyed. And with that, we end combat because no one is unconscious and there are no more enemies on the field. But
We saved them all.
You did save them all. You managed. Well
Minus
done,
the
everybody.
Dead ones on the field.
Heroic recovery.
Yeah.
Y'all can heroic recovery. You can click the short rest, but that is also where we're going to call the session.
All right.
Before anybody runs away, though, we're going to go ahead and give everybody a chance to give somebody else a point of inspiration. So, starting at the top, AJ. Who did something that you liked?
I would like to give it to class for Ren going and saving blah 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 list. I'm sorry, I don't remember the title.
Private,
the
blobbity blah.
private list. Yeah, jumping on the tower, getting her off there. Yeah, so that move. My vote goes to Class.
Okay.
Thank you.
Class, who did something you liked?
Let's see. There was a lot of good moments. I think I'm gonna give it to. Can you come back to me, please?
Sure.
Yeah,
Dooch.
thanks.
I am going to give it to. Oh, this is a tough one. I feel like it was a lot of combat. I'm gonna
There
give it to
was a
Pen
lot
for
of
saving
combat.
my life.
Okay. That's
I
fair.
got you.
Yeah.
I was trained as a physiker first. I just didn't do very well.
Okay. Class, are you ready? Or I gotta keep going.
Keep going.
Pen.
I'm gonna give it to Dooch for being the only one who heard that distress call and was like, maybe we shouldn't. With the information that we didn't have the information that they were close enough, and he was gonna make that hard call to be like, we have other commitments that we need to, and like Bells would have fully not listened to you, and that would have been interesting too. But luckily we figured out pretty quickly that they were close enough. But like that would have been like a real contentious point between the two of them if Zed was making that call and Bells didn't listen.
It's fair enough.
But I respect the balls to be like, we can't.
Okay. Sal.
I'm gonna give it to AJ because I thought the bouncing up to Bells and going fat cakes and then running off to do it was really fun.
The Stardew Valley portion of the session was
Forgot
very
that even
adorable.
happened this session. At the beginning, the combat was so stressful.
And lastly,
Thank you.
Class, we're back to you.
I'm ready.
Last but not least.
I really like the banter between Regal and Bells and just the inner thoughts and having the moment where you're a guest in my house. That was funny for me.
Okay.
No more privacy for Bells, apparently.
Yep.
She can't have mean thoughts and not be judged for them.
Which means, as Selena says, Pen,
Oh, shit.
you have won the players'
Thanks,
vote for
Selena.
inspiration this round.
Woo!
Well done. I hope you guys had a good time with my little
yeah.
rescue mission.
We do a lot of those.
It's a good source of combat.
So far, we've saved everyone we've tried to rescue.
So far.
So far is the keyword.
Thank you all for playing with me, and to those of you who are at home or at work watching, hi Pen, hi Class, hi Emily, hi everybody else. We love you all, and I wish you a good night.